Hello everyone and welcome to Roll for Puns, Descent into Avernus, Session 3. Sorry for the slight delay, we had technical difficulties.
And
Kyle.
Fluffy. It wasn't really technical difficulties, it was just a very huge update.
A very small update, yes.
Look,
It was-
last time we had problems with an update, we were late by like an hour.
That's fair, you know, it was only half the time, almost. Anyway, hey Allison, what happened last time?
Give me a sec.
She's gonna cheat and open up her notes.
Yeah, I have notes.
I mean,
Not
my God.
cheating.
to be fair, the dice rolled Nick and I was like, he did it last time, so let's roll again.
So we found two prisoners. One was dead. The other was a tiefling. We later found out was named Vendetta. More scouting. More death. Literally,
You think
Henrina
she has a
died.
vendetta?
Then came back. Left thinking we got everything. Find out from Vendetta there was probably a secret door. Find secret door. More dying ensues, but no actual death this time. Find Mortlock who was betrayed by his family. Find out his family is paying the Dead Three to murder people in the city to convince the populace that the Flaming Fist can't do its job without pay. The Flaming Fist would have to leave and his mother would move on to the Grand Duke. Or something like that. And she wants Baldur's Gate to be dragged into the Nine Hells like the insert other town that I can't pronounce, Elturel or something.
Elturel.
Elturel.
His mother is one of the three remaining members of the Council of Four, which governs Baldur's Gate. She was instrumental in convincing older Ravengard to travel to Elturel and meet with its High Overseer, something Krieg. With Ravengard gone, the Flaming Fist is leaderless and vulnerable. We nearly die again after fighting another cult person. Henrina and Ira got into a fight, but Henrina just decides to take off instead of fighting.
I think you mean running like a bitch with my one hit point.
Alright. So,
Oh, should probably-
since that time where the little argument between Henrina and Ira took place and Wind and Maya regaining consciousness, another day is going to pass, so I'm just going to give you guys another long rest, so all hit dice should be back. You guys should all be good.
Oh my
There.
God, I can see my hit dice.
Lucky.
They'll disappear soon. So we're gonna start Wind. What are you up
Yes.
to after narrowly escaping death at the hands of the Dead Three? What were your plans?
I'd be settling putting feelers out for the fuckers that apparently are probably gonna want us dead.
Okay.
That seems important. Also, looking into magic longbows because what fucking tabaxis, man.
Yeah, okay. Fair.
I figured a tabaxi would fuck another tabaxi. How'd you know?
Alright. Why don't you make an investigation check for your
One or two.
make 2.
Okay.
All right. So in terms of putting feelers out for people that may want you dead and whatnot, you start asking around. It may take another day or two before you start really hearing more on that, so we'll get back to you in a bit. For magic longbow, yeah, there's longbows and some weapon shops do have longbows plus ones and whatnot, so easy enough to find if you have the cash.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One second here, if I can pull it up. Yeah, I'll tell you about how much you're looking to have.
Allison, stop dying.
I took a bad drink of water.
No one's allowed to die unless it's by my hands. I mean,
The
what?
water differs.
So, I'm moving to California because I don't think David would follow me there.
Listen, I have relatives in California.
I would
But
say
would you
Japan,
go
but I
there?
think you would go there.
Oh, I definitely
Well,
go
here's
to
the
Japan.
thing. Here's the thing. You tell them you're going to California, and then you go to Japan.
Sean. Really?
But then David's like, well, I can't find Kyle in California, but I think about taking a vacation to Japan.
Listen,
Nick, why do you guys just want to spoil my story?
everything's
This is
fine.
my story.
Okay, Titus.
Oh God.
Titus, thank you very much.
Titus.
All right.
Anyways,
So, in order to get a normal longbow, you're gonna need to have 50 gold. And to get a longbow +1, you're looking at about 250 gold.
that's it.
Surprisingly, yes.
Okay.
So,
Fucking, that's cheap as fuck for adventurers of like 5th level.
all right, Miss 17 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'm also not at 5th level.
All right. So during this time, that's what you're doing. Henrina, what are you up to?
I'm going to try to get together. I'm going to first try and find Half-Burned Face Man, deliver a message to him, if I can find him. Asking him to meet me at Elf Song Tavern at, we'll say, nighttime, so like 8, just to give a random time. I would then try to find Zaj and do the same thing. I would then try to find Vendetta and do the same thing. And then lastly, I would try to find Wind and do the same thing. And then I would head to the tavern a little early.
Okay. So you're looking for Zaj, Mortlock.
Zaj, Mortlock, Vendetta, and Wind.
Oh,
All
see
right.
how it is.
It's a little different than you think.
See how it is.
All right. So we'll start with this. You go to search Vendetta. Currently she is still resting from her traumatic encounter and really doesn't want to be involved in anything that may revolve around that right now.
Okay.
Zaj, let's roleplay that out. So, you talk to some flaming fist. You are pointed in the direction of Zaj, and you walk up to him.
Okay. Is he doing anything important, or is he just standing there?
He was just walking around town.
All right, I'll get up close to him. Are you free tonight?
The
Nick's
wizard
going
chick.
for gold.
What?
You're going for gold.
What do you want?
I wanted to know if you're free tonight for a meeting. It's important.
He looks at his watch. How important?
City destruction important? Meet
Where
me
at?
at Elf Song Tavern at 8.
Got it. I guess if I can at least hear you out. If you're saying it's city destruction, that'll put me in good favor with the Dukes.
Nods and runs off.
At your 100 billion feet per second speed, yes.
All right.
I think I'm the same as Sean now.
Why don't you make a perception check for trying to find wind?
No. Oh, I'm so bad at these. God, every time I click my skills, like, rearrange. There we go.
Wind. During the
Yeah.
time that you're putting out your feelers, I'm assuming you're not just in the upper city.
No.
Okay.
I get around.
Okay. If you were to see Henrina, would you approach her? Or do you just kind of go about your business?
That depends. What's Henrina doing at the moment?
Seems like she's looking around for someone.
Yeah, I'd stealth up to her then and pop up behind her.
Oh God.
All right, go ahead. Play that out.
Okay, as I'm looking, you just pop out behind me. Do you like tap me on the shoulder or something?
Oh no, I get my face like incredibly close to your ear. You
That's a-
really shouldn't be walking around alone right now.
Fucking screams out for like half a second. Oh, I was looking for you. Are you free tonight?
I suppose.
Meet me at Elf Song Tavern at 8. There's a lot of stuff I want to discuss. And you're going to learn everything about me. I suppose that interests you, right?
What is everything? I
Everything is
suppose.
everything.
Okay.
And then I'll nod and head off to the next person if I find them.
All right. It does not seem like you're able to find. Well, where are you looking for Mortlock?
I would first
Isn't he the one
start.
that left the city?
And that's
I don't know if he
that's,
left the city.
that's his plan, whether he has or
Oh.
not.
I would. Let's see. I would check pretty much any of the lower city taverns at first. Would probably be where I'd look first. After that, I would take a quick stroll to the upper city if they'll even let me up there, and then the lower city, and then as a last resort, I might walk along and see if I can ask one of the gate guards if they've seen him.
Okay. Roll perception.
Okay. Why do I suck at rolling?
Okay. You spend the majority of the afternoon trying to find him. You don't seem to be able to find him, and it's coming close on time, so you start heading towards Elf Song Tavern.
David, is it adding modifiers?
Should be.
I just see dice on my screen. It says a tiny +2 above it, but
No, I think I just rolled that bad. Actually, I don't know, because on my screen I did roll a 3.
No, I don't think it is.
Roll an attack roll.
I'll do it, I guess. 1 sec. I rolled a 15. Oh no,
That's weird.
that's not good.
Hold on 1 second.
I
should-
rolled a 2. Yeah, no.
I should
And
also
they
point
thought-
out I trying to load the Baldur's Gate map and it won't let me.
And they thought we weren't gonna have technical difficulties.
Oh no, we already had some. It's just continued.
1 second.
They fixed something but
Show
broke something
results
else.
to client friendly. Try it again.
Oh. No,
Hmm.
it still isn't.
so we're just gonna have to keep that in mind, David.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Huh.
I thought I should point that out because I noticed that with my first couple of rolls.
I was looking at it and I was like, that's a little weird. Like,
Mhm.
I can right click and hit display sum, but I don't know why it's...
Yeah. That's
What did they do?
It's
What?
probably not doing it to like damage either. Oh, this will be interesting. Let me just roll this real quick. 1d4 plus 4. Yeah, no.
see.
Well,
So
you
would
hit
a
Henrita.
would a 13 hit?
Well,
No, so it is.
It would
So
be
it's
an
still
Yeah,
add,
that's an 18.
so it's still adding it in.
I
It's
mean,
just going
morbid
to dice
curiosity. Roll damage just to be sure.
Yeah, roll
Okay.
damage. I'm curious.
So
Okay,
it's
Yeah,
yeah.
damage 6.
Yeah.
3 plus
Okay,
So
so,
it's-
it's still calculating it.
It's
in.
just not displaying the sum for whatever reason.
Okay, so David's
Okay.
just gonna have to keep it in mind.
Only
Okay.
for your skill checks.
skill checks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Glad we tested that.
Yeah.
Thought I should bring that up.
Weird. Okay.
Glad you noticed that because I hadn't really rolled anything to.
Also, yeah, I can't open up the Baldur's Gate map, and I have the module loaded.
Hold on. Let me. Oh, that might be why I think I unshared that when I was clearing things out.
Oh shit.
So that'd be why. You don't need it right now.
No, I just wanted something to look
Alright.
at.
So, as it comes time, Henrina,
Mm.
when do you go to the Elf Song Tavern at the time, or do you just ignore Henrina?
Yeah, I go there.
All right. So as you head to the Elf Song Tavern, when would you arrive, early or on time?
I'd be there early, and I'd be talking to different people around the bar.
All right.
If I'm going to a bar anyway, man.
So as you arrive early, you would see this first. You would see Mortlock sitting at one of the tables chatting with
God damn it!
chatting with the Goliath.
I'm going to purposely avoid his table for a little while.
Okay. So a little bit of time passes for that, and Henrina, you would walk in. Wind, you'd see Zaj walk in, pretty much just on time. And Henrina, you would follow in after, and you would see as you scan the room, Mortlock sitting at a table talking to a Goliath.
I would approach him real quick.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah. Are you available for a little bit of a group talking session, I suppose?
What's it about?
Not sure of how to word it. It's important, trust me.
Does it involve my family?
It very well could, yes.
Well, do you mind if my newfound friend joins us? He
Looks at
might-
newfound friend.
He might just be able to help.
Fair enough. I'm gonna try and get us either a, well, hopefully not a small room. I'm gonna see if we can get something cleared out. I'll be back, and then I'll walk to the tavern owner guy.
Okay. So you'll see Mortlock and the Goliath. They head upstairs where they know it's quieter.
Yeah, that's what I was planning. I was gonna ask him if anybody had rented any rooms upstairs to see if it was vacant. That was my first plan. Is just heading upstairs.
Okay. So yeah, they walk upstairs since they know it's a bit quieter up there. And then you head to the tavern keep.
Yeah.
Hey.
Should Kyle and I like switch jets?
No, it's fine for now.
Has anybody rented out a room tonight? Is the upstairs clear, or
Generally,
kinda
the
wanna-
upstairs is pretty empty.
sort of leans forward? Kind of want to get a private session that I don't want anybody to eavesdrop in on.
Well, most of our rooms right now are filled up. So your best bet is the table upstairs.
Okay, isn't that where all the rooms are, though?
Yes.
So
But
the rooms
everybody
are.
would be drinking at this time.
That's fair. All right, yeah, that's good enough.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, I would wave to everybody and head upstairs or whatever. I'm assuming everybody's looking at me anyway, so.
Zaj is eyeing you, and he'll walk upstairs.
I'll follow.
All right. So as you get upstairs, Mortlock and his Goliath friend are sitting there. Zaj takes a seat.
Wind stands.
You're just standing while everybody's sitting.
I'm gonna be
that's
off on
lot
a
of
wall.
errors.
I'm gonna be off on against a wall, close to
Wow, that's a lot of errors. Anyways,
close to you know, the nearby the table, but the closest wall to like the staircase.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody's like seated then?
Yeah. Mortlock, we'll say first. Well, let me introduce friend I've been talking to for a few hours. This is Baron.
Nice to meet you.
pleasure to make your acquaintance, small one.
Wait, what? Oh, god damn it.
You made
Your
another
mic's muted.
character?
I decided it was for the best.
That is the biggest plot
Should
twist I never
move
saw
to
coming.
another chat?
I'll leave that up to Nick.
Doesn't matter to me. I don't care. I would stay so you're not too lost.
What was Maya doing during this time?
She was back at the manor.
Yeah, I serve Ira's family, so probably just doing my usual stuff.
Gotcha.
So yeah, Kyle made a new character because he felt that it wasn't fun to play Ira. So here's Baron, a Goliath
I like the color
barbarian.
scheme.
Yes.
Oh, thank God we have a tank.
A giant man with marble white skin, decorated with tribal tattoos, wearing a wolf pelt upon his head as a cloak. And the rest you can pretty much see for yourself, yeah. Rippling muscles, the general barbarian thing.
Zaj will kind of kick his feet up on the table. All right, what did you want to talk about?
Okay, well, I've gone over this conversation quite a few times in my head. Turnout's more or less what I was hoping. We're missing one. I couldn't get Vendetta to join us. Where do I start? Let's see. Takes out like a notebook. I kind of just wanted to piece things together. I suppose I'll start with the worst of it. This city's going to hell, and I don't mean that in a metaphysical sense. I mean that in a strictly physical sense, I believe. But I'll get to that later. I figured if we took time and perhaps shared everything we know, maybe we could figure out this puzzle. And I'll sort of like flip through my notebook and get to the right page. Since I guess this will be sort of almost like an interrogation, I was going to offer to go first.
Well, by all means. I'm only here because you said this city was in danger.
Yeah, about that. So I guess I'll start with that first. I was going to share this second, but I suppose I'll share this first. So the first thing I'd like to share is regarding the curse of my bloodline and the cult of Tiamat. And I'll stand up and I'll turn around away from everybody. And I will lift up, well, I'll take my jacket off first. And then my shirt, I will lift up the back of my shirt and over my head to show everybody my tattoo.
Okay, and when do you notice that the tattoo is that of a 5-headed dragon?
Ah, so Tiamat. Okay.
Gives you all a moment to look and then, pulls shirt back down, puts jacket back on, sits back down. I wasn't kidding when I said we were going over everything here.
Ah, those are dragons!
Let's see.
Why do you have dragons on your back? I am misunderstanding something here.
Well, I was born with that strange mark on my back and abandoned as a child. My adoptive mother found and raised me. Also, this is a little concerning, but I've also often had dreams of being devoured by colored lizards. The dream is mostly the same each time, with minor differences, and happens very frequently. But the important thing is last night, I was approached by 2 members of the cult of Tiamat. They told me my bloodline was blessed and that I was destined to die the exact same way my parents had, that the mark on my back was a symbol of ownership. And then they said one other thing. They said that they believe one of the royal families is, well, conspiring with devils to drag this city down below. And then they laughed, and then they left. That's the first thing I wanted to share. The second thing I wanted to share is we need to talk about, and some of you don't know this, but when I was killed and resurrected in the sewers, I would have told everything right after it happened.
So you're a zombie.
No, not quite. I would have told everything, but, well, there was a little bit of a heated tension in the party, and I didn't want to make it worse. Anyways, right when I died, I was stabbed by someone who was invisible. I saw a robed figure, one of the dead 3. For a price, he offered me my life back. I was unsure of why he would resurrect me when I was actively slaughtering his worshippers. To which he said, I already own their souls. I want yours as well. After I die, my soul belongs to him. That's the price I paid. I signed a contract and was brought back. But as I left, he said, "See you soon. Sooner than you think, in fact."
This Tiamat does not sound like it will be happy with this black god.
No, I'm wondering exactly how that's going to play out myself. There's about a couple other things. One, I suppose it would help if all of you knew my real name. Henrina is an older draconic word. It's not actually my name. My name is actually Astrid. Astrid Brightheart.
Have you heard of the Dark Brotherhood?
Yes, I have.
How to train your dragon. Wait,
Ah, I see now. You are the trainer of dragons.
Now you got it.
Such a profound profession. We shall be the best of friends. But first, we have to take that tattoo off your back.
I don't know if it comes off.
Anyways, back to story.
Okay. So yeah, there's that. Also, a couple other things. Well, two more things. Among the mortician crowd, there has been rumors of bodies being found that look like they've been the victim of some sort of dark ceremony or ritual sacrifice. Strange marks carved into the flesh, hearts torn out, strange garments and bindings. I believed this was merely the work of the cult we broke up, but it may be a part of something bigger. We'll have to keep an eye out to see if it stopped completely. And speaking of that, lastly, we need to talk about a man named Joplin. A few weeks ago, perhaps a month, my employer tasked me with investigating an uptick in corpses that were coming in. The cause of death was overdosing on drugs. That eventually led me to a man named Joplin, a ruthless drug kingpin who owned a tea house. I killed him, but he came back to life and I had to kill him a second time, leading me to believe he was resurrected the same way that I was. And I'll sort of close my notebook. That's everything I have to say that might, well, relate to everything.
There's
And
a few other things that I think. I can't remember, David. Was I there when they mentioned the? I think it was Skullboy that said something about like specifically going to. I can't remember when I was conscious.
What are you trying to remember?
There was someone who mentioned something about the Baldur's Gate following.
That was Mortlock. You were conscious for that.
Okay, yeah. So I'd specifically bring that up and see if Mortlock wanted to talk further about it.
Well, I guess I can kind of fill you in what I know. We all know Elturel has fallen. I believe my mother had something to do with that. Which, if you're not aware, she's one of the dukes. And Zaj will raise an eyebrow at that. What's your name, son? Mortlock Vanderthump. Oh. Now things all make sense. If I remember correctly, your mother was the one that coerced our Grand Duke over to Elturel. That'd be right. From what I remember being told before I was backstabbed by my family was that my mother was looking to take control of Baldur's Gate. God damn it, Kyle. My mother was trying to take control of Baldur's Gate. And, well, she wants to drag Baldur's Gate to the same place Elturel's at.
So she is the one we must kill. I understand now.
If that's true, it's not as easy as that. You can't exactly just walk up to the upper city and knife someone.
If you're looking
Especially-
for further confirmation as well, this very tavern had something interesting happen the other day.
Well, go on.
I'm assuming at least some of you have heard about what makes this tavern so special.
Have I
The-
heard the song yet, David?
The
Oh, yeah.
ghost lady.
What's that, David?
Baron, you've heard the song.
Okay.
Can't understand it, but you've heard it.
Pretty elf song.
Normally it is pretty. However, apparently there is a new one.
A new one?
No, I believe you heard it. I don't know if you speak Elvish or not, but
I do. All my employers are actually moon elves. Well, most of them.
So, do they like moon sugar? What makes them a moon elf?
I will give a roughly translated version of the new song.
Okay. Zaj will begin thinking. All right. So basically, what I'm getting here is Vanderthump is trying to drag Baldur's Gate into the same place that Elturel is.
Don't know if it's just her or it sounded like it was her and some cohorts or something. Multiples of the upper families. That's the only reason I didn't ask Ira and Maya to be here. I don't exactly know how much we can trust them, our differences aside. They're both from the upper city.
Mortlock will speak up. Well, from what I know, it's pretty much just my mother and a very few amount of people that don't normally live in Baldur's Gate.
So do you think it's safe to fill the other two in then? After we're done here?
Probably. Unless they have any ties to my family. Which,
That I don't know.
that's something that you'd have to figure out yourself. But, I'd love to help you, but my boat will be here tomorrow. And I'm
Boat?
leaving Baldur's Gate and never looking back.
There's a problem with that. The city's closed. You're not going anywhere.
Zaj will speak up. Well, it's closed to outsiders coming in. People can leave.
Yeah.
They just can't come in.
You're not
Trade still
serious.
has to happen.
So you're running away then?
I don't want any part of this.
Neither does anybody else, but we're still here.
Listen, the longer I stay in Baldur's Gate, the more chance my brothers will probably try and kill me.
He's not exactly subtle with his appearance.
Just sort of like hunch down, put hands in head.
The best thing I can tell you is where my brothers are at. And that'd probably get you a good start on your investigation.
Fair enough.
My oldest brother, Thirstwell, he doesn't leave our mother's estate, so you're going to want to be able to get in, which your tie here with the Flaming Fist will probably help you with that. But my other brother, Emric, he runs his money lending business out of the Low Lantern. He doesn't trust many people, though, you know, being a money lender and all that. So I'd be careful. Also, they like to employ imps to keep an eye on things, so if you go anywhere near them, they're probably already aware that you exist. But But that's pretty much all I know. And
Uh,
that's all I can do for you.
I was hoping Vendetta could meet us here. I was curious as to what she knew from the experience she went through. I figured another plan of attack would be to, what's a kinder word? Not interrogate. Interrogate her, and did that fat man ever pay us for saving him either? I don't remember. I haven't checked. The one guy points at Wind. You know the one I'm talking about. I will.
That's through multiple doors. I don't understand how that went through the mic.
I used to be addicted to the fucking well, it's not the time or place. I used to be addicted to fucking Flintstone
Me too.
vitamins,
Me
though.
too, man.
Oh, I hated
Anyway.
those.
Wind, you were being talked to.
Yeah.
We should investigate that man. Has anybody gotten paid? He said he was going to pay us. I haven't checked with my employer.
Dreams along the veil.
And I suppose we should try and figure out whatever riddle this ghost elven lady's trying to have us solve. Looks around suspiciously.
Well, I don't know about no riddle. But what I can do, and it's probably the most I can do, seeing as the Van Thumpers don't like the Fire Fist. We have people stationed around the Duke's manors to make sure nobody trespasses. I'll just make sure to tell my men that you're free to go on in. You'll still have to deal with whatever the Van Thumpers have, because I'm assuming if they're doing something like this, they probably have people employed.
Yeah, that reminded me of one other thing I wanted to talk about. Because of the Flaming Fist position, they cannot overly, what's the word I'm looking for? Aggressively act towards the Duke for political reasons, I'm assuming. Would you rather we be a, what's the word? Uninfluenced party? Or should we act with our badges in sight?
Honestly, I don't care. The Grand Duke is the one that is more or less paying us. You could really go on to say we're more of a mercenary group that just keeps order in the city, because there's no actual guards in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah,
We
but I
are
don't want to make things...
guards.
I don't want to raise the temperature politically.
I have a feeling, unless the other dukes are involved in this, no one's going to care if one goes missing.
Begins scribbling in notebook like, okay. Got that part memorized.
Especially if we're somehow able to save the Grand Duke. A lot will come to light, and no one will care at the end of the day.
That's true.
You know,
I guess
I feel like I need to give her a good punch myself, but I'll wait a bit.
Just sort of looks around the table. Anybody got anything else they want to add?
So
Mortlock will.
Who are we killing?
We're not killing anybody yet.
Uh-huh. Why am I here?
Mortlock will turn to you. Well, you mentioned that you were from Elturel, so figured what you're looking for might be able to help them and help you.
Yes, but they can do the thinking part. Everything I just said here went over my head, and I'm not gonna lie.
That's fair. A lot of it went over my head too, but
No wonder we hit it off so well.
but it sounds like they're gonna need the help, and you seem like just the kind of guy that could help them out.
The puny one doesn't look like she could take a hit.
I really can't. Looks at my 21 max hit points.
After the other day, I don't know if I can take one either. I can dodge most of them though.
Yeah, same. Good at dodging, not taking.
Ah, then it is true. You need the Great Baron at your side. Stands up and flexes his muscles.
Thank God I'm not alone up front.
I'm half convinced he's a real baron. Puts hands together and swoons.
You will never find a greater ranger.
God, you're so tall.
Yes, he is. I know I put this down. 7 feet 6 inches tall.
Holy shit!
He's a Goliath.
Goliaths, man.
Vegazak, stone friend Vathunago is at your side. Or
Just
Baron.
Fucking swooning with hands together. Who is this 7-foot god in front of me?
Mortlock gets up. Well, unless there's anything else, I'm gonna go turn in and get ready to leave.
I would try to convince you to stay, but both of us know that's pointless, so good
Yeah.
luck.
Good luck in your endeavors. And he walks off. Zaj stretches and stands up. Well, this has been enlightening. You get some information. I will make sure my my guards don't interrupt you when you go to the Van Thumpers. And if you see her, give her a good old punch for me.
Nods. We'll keep you informed.
Good.
All right.
Walks
Looks
off.
at Wind. We should probably hunt down the other two and fill them in then, I suppose, or however you
Looks
want to
at
do
Zod.
that.
So alive and tied up then, or
Whichever you prefer. I don't mind punching a corpse.
whatever's easier then. Got it.
As he walks off. So, Henrina, Wind, Baron. What's your next plan of action?
That
Good.
indeed.
We are in to find these two people that Astrid has mentioned.
You're gonna be calling me that from now on. God damn it. Looks toward you. Oh, you're so hot. I don't care what you call me. Looks away.
My God.
How do you want to approach this? Looks towards you and
Shrugs.
all right. Well, we should probably.
Kyle,
Hmm.
has Ira even been around for me to see, or is she just gone?
We'll deal
I
with
mean,
that in a
she's-
moment.
Well, I want to know so when they come up for roleplay reasons, I'm not clueless and having to be like, DM, Kyle.
She was around for a little bit, and then she told you and the lady of the house that she was going off to search for something and hasn't returned.
Okay.
Oh no! What if she's dead?
She could
Oh
be.
no, why do you care?
I liked the tension between our characters. It was dramatic. Although I like Baron too. Wink, wink.
You have to pick your poison.
I only have one of the others. Shit. Well, I guess we should. Should we wait until morning, or should we head over? God, I don't even know where she lives. They live.
I told you where to find me.
Did I? Oh, oh yeah, that's right. That one place. You know the one.
Do
Should
I
we
have a
wait?
room here?
Yes, you've had a room.
Okay.
Here.
Okay, I couldn't remember because
You have a room where I live too. No, just kidding.
Oh my God, Nick.
I do
You
not feel as
thirsty
though
bitch.
I do not think I'd fit in your tiny room, human.
Oh my! No, just
Oh
kidding.
my God. I ship it.
Okay. Do you want to wait until morning, or do you want to try and find them now?
Goes downstairs, buys
What
some
time is it?
drinks.
You guys met at 8. Probably after all that, about 9:30.
Hold on just a moment. We'll walk downstairs, buy a bunch of drinks, and walk back upstairs. Tonight, we
Maybe
drink to new friendship.
tomorrow.
You're planning on getting me drunk, aren't you?
Starts chugging.
I approve. I need to pay for a room because God knows after I drink this, I sure as shit won't be able to get down those stairs. So I'm gonna go back downstairs and how much is a room?
You walk up to the innkeep. Well, unfortunately, all our rooms are filled at the moment.
One of them is taking up 2 rooms.
No.
Shit. All right, walks back upstairs. Guys, I can't drink unless one of you's planning on carrying my unconscious body back to my house, the apartment, wherever I live.
I can only if you wish to get lost. I don't know the city that well.
I guess I'll pass on drinking then. Should we meet up somewhere tomorrow?
Here?
Fair enough. Be here in the morning and walks back home.
Oh, time to get hammered.
Wind will slip into a chair. She'll take one and she'll nurse it.
Mm-hmm.
So, tell me more about yourself.
Oh, you bitch!
I love it.
I'm from a far off place. David, what was the name of the mountain again? It was mentioned in passing, I think.
1 second. Let me pull up the map again. Thought you wrote it down.
David, you should know better.
Kyle, you need to write your backstory down.
I
Don't
know my
listen to him, Kyle.
backstory. I didn't write down the places that you barely mentioned. David. Hi.
Going to murder.
This is why I'm moving to California.
All right, Japan.
Aha, he'll never see me go to Michigan.
Oh God!
Yay!
Come on, Fantasy Grounds, respond.
Every time you say you're going to California, Kyle, all I can think of is Excalibur from Soul Eater.
No, I hate that.
Why would you
Baka.
remind me of his existence?
Oh, now that stupid song is gonna be in my head for like the next 8
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah,
I should
no.
just end all of my sentences with Baka.
But you have to say it in like Baka.
It's not like I want any alcohol, Baka.
Yeah.
I want all the alcohol. Baka.
Cloud Peaks.
Cloud Peaks. And that is in what general direction?
South. The
South.
mountains south of Baldur's Gate.
Alright. I hail from the mountains south of here. I was born to the one true mountain. The maps here call it Cloud Peak. It is a glorious sight. Will begin shrinking at this memory of it. I wished one day I could go back, but for now my mission is here.
Your mission,
what-
you say? What are you looking for?
Whatever the mountain goddess seeks wishes of me, I will find in my time. But for now, I seek to avenge Elturel and my friends that were lost there.
This continues.
Basically, it's basically that.
Okay.
Just telling stuff about Elturel life there, what he was doing there. I'm not going to go into full roleplay because, you know, Allison should get a chance to roleplay.
Alrighty then. So the night passes. During these few days, Maya, would you be looking to do anything?
I'd be trying to use my ability to just kind of the court functionary. to figure out who I could find information from about Elturel because my brother lived there.
Okay.
And I wanted to see if anyone had heard anything about survivors, because, hearing that, the town that your brother lived in just got dragged to hell.
What? Preposterous. All right. You
And also, obviously, the background stuff about the stuff that I'm generally looking into always.
yeah. So you start kind of looking into that. Why don't you make an investigation check?
Okay. Do I make that with advantage? Because it says that I know who people are.
No, the DC will just be lower.
This. My brain is not working. I need more coffee. Was that nature?
That
Well,
was
It
nature.
was indeed.
It's a 0 for both.
Okay, so you rolled a 16.
Yeah.
So you start investigating, and through your investigation, you find that there are some survivors of Elturel,
Mhm.
but most of them were not in the city itself when it vanished.
That's troubling.
So it seems that from what you can gather, anyone that was in the city when it vanished is gone.
That's not good. Do I have to make any? No, I would. But yeah, no. Other than that, just normal business. I have a job I
Okay.
have to do.
All right. So then, the morning would come, and Henrina, you wake up.
Mm.
Wind, Baron,
Mm-hmm.
you guys all meet in front of the Elf Song Tavern.
Yep. Had my breakfast and ale.
Yep.
You mean you had your ale for breakfast?
Breakfast and ale.
Okay.
I'm a big boy.
The breakfast part is secretly more ale.
All right. What's the
Wait.
plan?
Oh, waits for Baron to get done eating.
I had my breakfast and ale, and then I met you outside.
Oh, okay.
Baron's a
We're-
gentleman. He doesn't make ladies wait.
We're gonna head over to. I think I know where Maya lives.
I told you where you could probably find me. That doesn't mean that I wasn't sent out on errands.
I would go to that location she told me that I 100% remember.
I didn't tell you where exactly. I just
Okay,
told
good.
said that I would have told you where to come find me, but
Yeah.
Okay.
And with Wynn's knowledge of the upper city, she's able to guide you, the group, to where Maya said that she could be located at.
As we're walking real quick to Wind. So how do we approach this, and what do we tell her? I'm gonna follow your lead on this one.
you don't know Ira's not there. Them.
I was figuring we would talk because Ira orders you around, from what I could gather. I figured if we can get Ira to come, we can get you to come. And I figure you're both probably around the same place. If that logic makes sense.
No, that's why I said you would be saying them, but your first bit said that you'd basically be talking to Ira.
Either way, I would ask Wind. I would basically say I'm following your lead on this one.
Okay. At this point, I think we're all in it together. So
I'm not the best at talking to people.
you
I
proved
think-
that last night.
Yeah, I think that both of our other teammates would respond more positively to your kind and firm and wise and furry hand. Oh god, I'm seeing. That's my new favorite skill.
So the question is, David, do we find them?
Oh my god, you should roll and see if I'm even at home or if I'm running errands. I know that for simplicity's sake, but for humor.
Oh no.
Wind, why don't you make perception check?
So that's a 19?
Yep. All right. So as you're heading through the upper city, you notice right as you start getting closer to the manor that Maya and Ira would be at, you notice out of the corner of your eye Maya walking past with a bag in hand.
Ah, well, there's our ticket in. So...
Hello, ticket!
Oh my
Looks
god.
over.
Looks
Feel like
horrible.
agility, I'm already next to you.
Looks horrified at Baron.
Wind. Did you need something?
I figured we should talk.
Looks at bag in hand. Do you care if I drop off this tea first?
How many bags do you have? Just one?
I don't think it matters. I just know that my person likes tea, so I think I made it up, okay?
It'd just be a bag.
Okay.
Tea! I love tea!
I cannot get this tea.
So Baron, do you usually scream out girls' names, or is that?
I thought we were trying to get her attention.
Got my attention.
You sure
So,
got my
ticket.
attention.
How? That is such a strange name.
That's not my name.
Looks directly at Win. I thought that was her name. Why did you say? I am so confused.
No, her name's Ticket In. You forgot the end part.
No,
Ticket in.
No. No. Who are you? Who is this?
Oh, okay.
Looks confused, frustrated.
We got a new friend since apparently I've been taking a lot of hits up front lately.
Oh, you need me for another job? My name is Maya, by the way, not Ticket. Maya.
Maya, ticket in.
Long sigh.
Ticket In's her surname.
Does my family have, like, guards, I assume?
Yeah, there'd be guards.
I'm gonna just hand off the bag and say, this is for Mrs. Hune. I have business to attend to, apparently.
They'll
And-
take it and nod.
And then I'll turn back to Wind and Rena. And
So how do the
Insert
guards
name here.
react to the giant Goliath of a man?
Eye you very carefully.
Okay. Go ahead.
I turned to you guys waiting.
Oh, you asked if you had if we had a job.
I assume you had a job, considering what
Kyle.
Wind said.
Can you click the trying to pay attention thing?
Sure.
I wasn't paying attention.
Wind had said that she's been taking a lot of hits up front lately, and I said, "Oh, so you need me for another job?"
Well,
You should really learn to pay attention, little Harina.
I figured because we were probably all spotted at the bathhouse that they very much know that all of us are involved.
Yeah, I've been kind of wondering if that's why Ira hasn't come back yet.
Oh dear.
I haven't worked recently, have I? Make some mental note. Ask about corpses with blue hair. Dear God, let her be okay at least.
Raise his eyebrow. You actually care if she's dead?
I mean, yeah, she's still a person.
Fair enough. What do you guys need me for? Exactly. I obviously understand that we're now talking about being spotted, but
Are we talking about this in the middle of?
do you want me to take us to a room inside?
These two just seem very secretive. I do not mind the outdoors, you see.
I feel like because
It
you're
is-
yelling, sir. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take you
My
to
voice
a
is
room
just very
inside.
loud.
Yeah.
God, I
take
hope we
them
don't get into a position where we need to be stealthy.
I will take them to my quarters in the house.
Okay. You head on in, and take him to your quarters.
I'd like to look around while we're walking in to see if we're being followed.
Okay. Make a perception check.
So good at these. Okay, why does my list keep moving? I mean, 12. That's not bad.
It doesn't seem like you're being followed.
Doesn't seem like we're being
Oh my god,
followed.
Nick.
So I'm not actively checking for it, but with my passive of 16.
You don't notice anyone.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good.
My house. This is my house.
How tall are the ceilings here?
That's a fair question, actually.
Turned
Usually
light,
8 feet.
Yeah.
They're about 10 feet.
Okay.
You have to duck down to enter the doors, but you can stand.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Oh no, he left. That means I have to do the talking.
Period.
Alright. So I'm assuming we make it to your room unscathed unless the millions of imps that are watching us decide to desecrate us.
Nothing happens on the way to her room.
I don't like how that was said.
Nick, come on.
I'm very paranoid.
Clearly.
Good.
Mom's
Well,
done.
Maya has no idea that she should be looking for imps or anything, so she's just wondering why Henrina is like looking about.
Oh yeah, totally. Looking over my shoulder, looking around, looking suspiciously at the
Didn't-
guard that passes us by while we're walking.
Didn't Murloc mention that already to everyone?
She wasn't there.
I was either
Oh,
unconscious.
right.
No,
in the- whatever.
you were conscious when Mortlock mentioned that there were imps spying on the bathhouse.
I wouldn't think that there would be imps spying
That's
on
fair.
me, but have I noticed any imps, I guess?
No,
That would have been my first question too.
none of you have seen an imp in the city.
Got
Still
it.
paranoid as hell.
These imps sound like invisible creatures that you guys are just making up.
So I'm not sure Sean's back, but I guess as we get in, I will close the door. I will make sure it's locked once everybody's in.
Okay.
So what are your going prices for you and Ira?
Well, Ira is missing, as I already
Hmm.
said.
Little Hirina, you simply do not pay attention, do you?
No, I'm assuming she'll turn up eventually.
What exactly do you need done?
Well, looks around room suspiciously. The
Wait.
first thing we're doing.
You just see a room, there's some books. She will be putting away the books.
I was about to reach for a book, damn it.
Yeah, no, she'd be putting away the books that she
I was
doesn't
about to say a bad joke, but I didn't. All right. Well, we were seeing if you'd. How do I put this? Help us investigate the Van Thumper family. Van Thumper Van Thumper family.
Van Thumper?
Whatever their name is.
I mean, I assumed that was the next logical step, yeah?
Okay. And just on record, you're willing to help us for free, right?
Now, I remember the Van Thumper family is the one that is trying to drag everyone to hell, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. I wasn't aware of how
I
much you
have
knew.
I have personal reasons for wanting to look into the matter.
Okay. Well, perhaps later today we can all meet at Elfsong Inn and go over our next plan of attack. We have, what, about 3
So we
leads?
are attacking someone.
In a manner of speaking. We've got about 3 leads we can follow up on. Also,
In circles, I do not understand.
Mortlock is leaving the city, by the way.
Yeah,
He
mentioned
said that to
last
us.
night. Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yes.
apparently I wasn't paying attention then.
No, you weren't there.
Oh, that's fair. All right. So yeah, that's all I would say. So unless anybody has anything else to
Sean, I
offer.
led you guys to my room, and Henrina locked us in.
No, I mean,
Oh, since we are meeting at the tavern later, we'll walk up and try to open the door.
oh no,
it's
no.
Locked. It's locked.
Unlock door,
Oh.
door. Abort.
Door!
Oh my god.
Oh.
My door!
Just hand it back to her.
Turns around the door
I'm
and rips it
really-
off the hinges.
Well,
You're making me reconsider.
You know what they say, when one door opens, another closes. Bye!
As 2 guards walk down the hall, weapons drawn. What's going on here?
Ah, thank goodness you're here, officer.
I opened the door and it came off the hinges. I do not
Man.
understand these places. Why do the doors rip off hinges when I open them?
He
I have
didn't
never had this
realize-
problem before.
He didn't realize the door was locked.
So everything's okay.
Yeah, he's just an idiot.
Got it.
Just trying to put the door back
Thank
on
you for
backwards.
checking on me, though. I think I can. Thanks.
Put hands in somewhat pockets and we'll follow Irina out.
That was adorable.
Oh my god.
Oh, dear.
Is Wind still there?
Yep.
Was this your idea?
Was what's my idea? Him ripping the door off? I don't think so.
Are you snooping through my books?
Huh? What? Sorry, I was busy reading your books.
Oh my god, are you actually looking at the books?
If any of them interested me at all, which I'm a tabaxi,
They probably would. You'd see a lot just on... I don't know how to describe this, David, but like relating to me trying to look into my background. I don't know how to describe...
El Terrell for dummies.
Not El Terrell.
Let's see here.
I'm not saying I'd have good books, but they would all be relating in that subject area, most of them.
Let me see how I can word this.
Right?
Oh my.
Oh my?
I can't believe you just ripped my door off.
As soon as it was brought up that it was locked again, it's like, I know what I need to do.
That was the
So,
best place you could have nat 20'd.
Wind, the different things you would see on there are more related to heritage and how sorcery powers come to be.
Yeah, I already have one of the books open.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
just
that's what
letting
we're
you know
telling you.
that's
Those are the
what
kind of book-
those are the kind of books that you see.
Yep.
You're snooping through my books.
I just get a little curious from time to time.
I tell.
I currently have a fixation on magic items, so, stories about stuff like this.
I could probably try and help you find a magic item if you want, but none of those books are magical as far as I know.
Oh, no, but usually you never know what information you can find, especially if it talks about different magic users, if it goes back far enough.
True. Awkwardly hangs out in room while I assume Wind is just reading my book. Did you guys say what time to meet at Elf Song?
I think I was so flustered by the fucking door ripping off that no, I did not. I wanted out of there as soon as property was being damaged.
Wind,
And I'm just kind of at the tavern, so
Wind, what time are we supposed to actually meet at the tavern?
Shrugs.
Sean, you are not helping me.
nope,
Turns
I can't
page.
help.
Oh my god.
I was gonna see if Baron had the memory capacity to remind someone, but nope.
I'll be honest, I did not catch most of the conversation.
Yeah, you were too busy reading my books that I was putting away. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Should we just go there? Should we just go there later? I kind of told the guards to tell Miss Hune that I'd have business to attend to, so...
Just awkwardly probably grabs another book. That's fucking hilarious.
Turns another page.
You know what? I'm going to sit down. I'm gonna go get some tea. Come back, sit down, and watch him flip through my books at this point.
How much do I find out about sorcerers, David?
A decent bit. You know that you find out that sorcerers generally get their power through bloodline, but it can skip a few generations.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly what is described in the book you're looking in.
So this continues for a little while.
Yeah.
All right, back
I
to
tried.
Door Ripper Offer and Henrina.
I would stop by my employer real quick to find out if any bodies have been found with blue hair recently.
With her the whole time.
And then after that, I would just head to the tavern.
Blue hair, you say? No. The only strange one was red hair.
Do I know anybody with red? I don't think so.
Maya,
Okay.
you literally don't.
Well, you're not dead, unless this was real recently.
What was this redhead named Ticket Inn? I heard there was one around here.
All right. Well, thanks anyway, Lady Leylena, and or whoever I'm talking to, and we'll walk to the tavern.
Okay.
And I guess it's drinking time until everybody
We'll
else
show up at some point.
Yeah.
All right. So, Wind and Maya, how long does it take you to show?
That's
How many books do you have?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh no.
So tomorrow.
I think by feel like, depending on how long it's taking her to flip through the books, she'd probably stop you at some point and say, "We should probably go to the tavern now."
You're probably right.
So you should put down the book.
Uh-huh.
It gently takes book. What?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, what book did he steal? Did she steal?
Who knows, man?
Make a perception check to see.
I'm not gonna do this,
No?
man.
Okay.
Can you beat a 25?
No, I can't.
Okay. Yeah. Hard to say. No.
I'm just curious. This isn't Maya knowledge. This is curiosity knowledge.
Wynn took a book on El Terrell.
Oh my god.
God.
That makes sense.
Yeah, if I saw that and I hadn't read it yet, that would most definitely be going in my bag.
You know, if you wanted to read my books, you probably could have, one, mentioned that you wanted to read books, and two, we'll start walking towards the tavern.
Well, normally I get my information secondhand, but sometimes it's good to go to the source of things.
I mean, all of these are just about heritage.
Chug, 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 chug.
As you've noticed, my powers aren't, I'm not a wizard. I'm not a cleric.
You're a sorceress, Harry.
Harrietta.
I know what I said.
Henrina,
Yeah.
how much would you be drinking?
Well, I've never gotten drunk before in my life, so I'm gonna get fucking trashed.
Oh,
Make
Huh.
a Constitution saving throw.
Never drunk before in my life. That's a 5 total.
All right,
So, half a cup in.
Maya and Wind, as you make it to the tavern, you see Baron drinking half a pint of ale, just chugging it down, and Henrina dancing on a table.
Are you getting taller or am I getting shorter? Am I getting taller? Are you getting shorter?
what
Starts
time of day
dancing.
is it?
Based on everything that's happened, we're looking at like 3.
Maybe I should just meet you guys tomorrow.
She's only
Hi.
half a glass in. This is amazing.
I go zoom, begins running around the room real quickly.
Did someone spike her drink?
Maybe
That or
I
she's just a
should.
very energetic drunk.
Maybe I should. Come back
Maya,
tomorrow.
Win, join us.
This.
She'll be fine in a couple. She'll be fine.
I'll go sit down at whatever table he's at.
I'll reluctantly follow
I'm gonna run full speed until I hit
And
something
pull out
and
a
knock myself unconscious. Oh god.
and pull out a book.
Jesus Christ, that was ominous.
You took one of my books.
I was gonna give it back.
Should have been like,
You really shouldn't steal.
It's not stealing, it's borrowing.
It's only borrowing if it's with permission.
And
Great.
technically, she's still here.
Maya looks done with this shit.
Baron looks done with this shit.
Henrita looks drunk as shit.
fucking running around, smacks into a wall or something.
It's an interesting
So-
book, though, Baron. It's about Elturel.
All books are boring.
Why would he care about El Terrell? Doesn't know anything about Baron.
Yeah. So, do we have an actual plan of what we're doing next?
I mean,
Or is she points to the unconscious Hirina, the one with the plan?
Gives a
she-
weak thumbs up, and then hand just drops back to the floor.
Oh, this is all Henrina's idea.
I bought her one drink.
She's a lightweight.
Still, I was thinking.
It was
Lower-
watered down
lower-
ale.
Lowers voice and leans in. We should probably go for the one with the surveillance first.
Is that not the one in the estate?
No, that's not.
Pretty sure it was the crippled in the estate that had the surveillance.
He was in the something lantern, the guided lantern or
So
something.
he had a bar.
The low lantern.
Low lantern.
I don't know why I said thinking sunken.
Which one was in the estate then?
That
Thirstwell.
is Thirstwell.
Which does...
He's the older one.
Did Murdoch tell us what he does?
Nope. Mortlock
Oh.
just said that
He said something about like wasn't very healthy or something like that.
so
Oh.
what he said is Thirstwell uses imps as spies throughout the city.
Oh, so it
and
is.
has
okay.
the bathhouse under surveillance.
And
Okay.
he is the one in the estate, right?
Yeah, he's the one.
That's what I was
sickly
saying. He's the
and
one
in
with
Yeah.
the surveillance.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know why you all were questioning me on this.
Because I could have
To
sworn
be
that David
fair-
said the opposite.
To
No,
be
the
fair,
Amric's
I
the
have
money
lots
lender.
of- I have lots. There was a lot of information dropped.
If you remember, Mortlock did say that probably the easiest one to get at first would be Amric, who is the one that owns the money lending business out of the tavern called the Low Lantern.
Which is the one that I thought had the surveillance thing.
No, that's the one where he said, Mortlock said, "My mother doesn't expect much of me, but she thinks the world of Amric. He's always been her favorite."
So do you want to go to the surveillance person, which is the T1, or Amric, who is the moneylender?
Sits down at chair if I'm not unconscious. I don't know how. My personal opinion is I don't really think any more surveillance will help them. I suggest we go after Amric because it sounds like he's the favorite. And if we have the precious child, well, I'm willing to bet that that would be a very useful bargaining chip and might even force them to shuffle their plans backwards to get him before anything else gets accomplished. We could take him out on a stroll and perhaps the Fire Fist has a jail cell for him we can keep him in or something.
The most important part of this is that we keep him alive.
Oh yeah, definitely. Begins drinking.
Make
I'm
another
surprised
con
she
save.
managed to make that whole thing with
no.
that sounding drunk.
She's...
You start
And that
sobering up.
explains why.
I've acclimated.
Yes, you've acclimated to that watered down ale. Congratulations.
This ale tastes like tap water.
Yeah, it's half ale. Didn't think you could take much on your first round. You are actually very small.
But yeah, my vote's for Amric, but it's up to the rest of the group.
Amric it is!
So what are we doing with Amric?
Well, we have to figure that out, but I suggest forced relocation. Takes another swig.
Again, remind me, where is he located at? I am asking to the party.
The Low Lantern.
Low Lantern. And this is located where now?
Probably
know what
in your
that is?
city.
Yeah, do I know
yeah,
where
same.
that is?
Wind, Maya, Henrina, you guys would know. It is a aging 3-masted merchant ship that is permanently docked on the east side of the harbor. The ship is no longer able to be used, so it was converted into a tavern.
Mm. We'll have
Great.
to
Something that can sink.
we'll have to come up with a plan and where to stash him and what to say, but I'm also a little happy that he apparently, from the sounds of it, handles some sort of finances, so well, maybe he can pay his own ransom. Begins drinking.
That seems counterproductive.
That was a joke.
Blank stare at you. I do not understand.
It's okay, I'm lost too.
I
I
did
still
not
don't even
understand
know
this was
your
a joke.
name.
Did not understand this was a joking matter, and I'm Baron.
How close to the shopping ward is this tavern?
About as close as the one you're in now. So
I meant from this one that we're in, but
Oh, okay. It's probably about 20-30 minutes.
hear me out. We can go get a really big potato sack.
I'm
I
listening.
could probably just find.
This might be the drunkenness, but like, this is actually sounding like a good idea.
Or a wheelbarrow. Looks at Henrina.
Hmm. I might be able to get a corpse cart.
I don't know how comfortable I am with that.
I don't know exactly how practical it will be for me to wheel one inside the
Bang his
tavern.
mug on the tavern table. So we are killing someone.
No, just those that get in the way.
No.
How many people are in this room currently?
Not too many.
Enough.
Mostly the staff. It's still early enough in the day where not too many people are drinking.
How many raised eyebrows do we get from that?
None.
Oh, okay.
Considering the town, yeah, none.
I do have an idea, but it will involve a little subterfuge. And I'll look around, and only the people. I'll point to the
Being
wall.
sneaky.
I'll point to the wall, and only you guys can see this. But I create a shadow play against the wall, encompassing 100 square feet, so however much of the wall that is. And what I'll make seem is sort of like a the low lantern. It'll say the low lantern, have a picture of whatever it looks like, or as close as I can get to it, and a bunch of dotted lines, and then Elf Song Tavern will pop up.
So a map?
Sort of, yeah. If he doesn't know where that message comes from, and being the fact that he may or may not be involved in devils, maybe as long as he sees something like that, he'll head towards it. And if I can sneak in, which I'm more or less okay at sneaking, maybe he'll go here without question. And once he's out of his tavern, and in this tavern, we can, well, do whatever we want with him, really.
He is also not very trusting, if I recall.
Would he not be informed of you all already from his surveillance brother?
Yeah, but I've never done that before, so. Either way, it's one idea to throw on the table, unless anybody has any other ideas.
Subtitudes. What mean?
It means we do it quietly, basically.
Huh.
Subtly.
Well, I believe the best course of action for us will be to head through the front doors and challenge him on one-on-one man. For our honor.
Wait. Hear him out. If he does that at the front door, the rest of us can sneak in.
You know. That's not a bad idea.
Damn it.
And if he wins, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Fair? I'm gonna need more alcohol. Begins drinking.
I feel as though you should not have any. Takes away glass.
No, my happy juice.
Barkeep, make sure she doesn't get any more. This one's an addict.
Okay. So,
I'm
Miss,
I'm
how much
21,
would
I
you
swear.
like?
I don't usually buy alcohol. How much will 1 gold get me?
Oh my.
Pulls out a keg.
I'll take that much.
All right. Hand me the gold.
Hands him the gold.
All right. Hands you the keg.
You know, maybe we can use this somehow. Sort of tries pulling the keg to the fucking table. I mean, we are going to a tavern, right? What if we go over there and we say that this ale's better than their shit ale? That'll distract him.
I don't think they'll
I don't
care.
see how that's any better than walking in through the front door.
They'll all be distracted, drinking. You know what? I'm just gonna drink this alone. Pops open the thing and fills up a glass.
She's gonna fucking die.
Henrina, please don't.
Now's the perfect time to start an alcohol addiction. Begins guzzling.
Oh my god, Nick.
Con
Picks up
save.
keg, takes it away.
My happy juice. Okay, we need to come up with a plan of attack. I guess I can't get distracted by alcohol. Just walk in there, hope for the best, or
I doubt he'd trust anything we say or
Well,
do.
how-
Or
I
the
mean,
moment
I could.
that he
try-
sees us, I have a feeling things are gonna go down. And I don't know how many
So-
people he has.
What exactly are we trying to do?
actually, I might have
I
I
another
have
idea.
no idea.
Forcefully relocate? Just get information? What are we trying to
Both of those. I'll begin rummaging through my bag and find a Fire Fist badge, and then I'll, as high as I can reach on Baron, which is probably like the bottom of his rib cage. I'll pin it on him.
I
Takes
mean,
it off,
if we're just
hands it
trying to
back.
get information, I could probably find a third party to go in and ask questions.
Well, he could lie,
He could.
and we should probably have some kind of bargaining chip in this fight. We just need to think of where to stash him and how to get him out. Actually, I have an idea.
I hate.
Don't
Well-
the Fire Fist have jails like you mentioned?
Yeah, but what if we keep him under the bathhouse where his other brother can watch us take him in? Then they'll know we have him. And the problem of putting him in the Fire
Won't
Fist
that
jail.
be their territory?
I
You
very
never fight an enemy on their territory unless you have no choice.
We cleared that area out. There's nobody there except us now.
They could have put more people in.
We killed all the cultists.
I very much imagine that
They
his
probably have-
siblings' place of business is also got something as well.
Okay, well, until you guys come up with a plan, I'm gonna be here drinking.
With your
my
one
keg's
glass.
gone. My keg, yeah, I look around like, oh, my keg's gone. Nurse's drink I have, however much is in there.
Front door it is. Got it.
So very specifically, we want this man as, like in the meta, we want this man as like a prisoner of some sort.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It sounds
Yeah.
like he's going to be a bargaining chip to speak with lady fucking the city over.
Yeah, we can use him for a great many things, but yes, that is one that we could use him for.
Oh. Are we just attacking the family directly, or are we getting
Yeah, this
information?
feels like really dumb.
We could perhaps enlist the Fire Fist to help us. I'm sure if we explain to
Didn't you
Zaj this.
try that last night?
Well, I mean, maybe they could send a entourage with us, and we could directly arrest who we're looking for.
They're already extremely busy.
That's fair. I guess they are
That's
stretched thin.
why they hired us for that last job.
I'm spitting out any idea I can think of, so whichever one sticks, let me know.
This feels really dangerous and really dumb.
Do you have another idea?
Maybe not go directly and try and take.
If we want to back off on any overly aggressive action, we can think about looking for Ira, who's apparently vanished, or we can check out the one fat man that was supposed to pay us that we never interviewed. See what he knows. Or did we interview him? I can't remember. But other than that,
We could look into more disappearances. Ira is missing, but she does tend to go off on her own. She's just usually not gone for this long.
we need to disrupt whatever's going on now, any moment, and the city could be in a far lower place than where it already is.
Yeah, seems like a terrible idea to be drinking right now, doesn't it?
No, this is the perfect time to be drinking. I don't know. Looks at Baron for support in this argument.
Baron's just blankly staring at a wall, completely bored out of his mind.
I'm waiting for the city to go to hell, and my soul is apparently compromised 2 different ways. So I will continue drinking, thank
Wait,
you.
what?
It's a long
Right.
story.
Fills your glass. You might actually need this. Just a
Apparently,
bit.
we're not doing anything today, given how much Henrina's drinking. Anyway.
No. After I have this, we can head out as soon as we can plan.
Are you really drinking more?
Yeah.
Just throw intoxicated on him, David.
Oh God, no.
You probably should. You're gonna have to start talking drunk, Nick.
I need practice talking drugs. But yeah, it's like in the meta, I've said everything that I can think of, so I'm waiting for you guys to decide what you want to do.
I don't know, man. Unless if we want to, like, try to get alone, I don't see any other reason for us to go in there.
Might actually not be a bad idea. That's how we could get in. We could say that we're looking for a loan. He is a moneylender after all. Another plan of possible action is to try and talk to one of his customers, depending on how willing they would be, but I feel like that's pointless because we could just talk to the man himself.
All that would do is let him know that we're on our way.
Yeah, that too. But I feel like if we're just sitting on the edge waiting for the city to literally get dragged onto hell, we need to find a way to start disrupting plans. And stealing the favorite son, in my opinion, is the perfect way to do that, and hopefully they'll put everything else on the back burner.
Very, very good guards because they're the favorite son.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah.
But, that's still my bet. And if we can catch them off guard somehow, even though they'll know we're coming, or at least most of us, maybe not Baron. But yeah, that's I don't know. I'm for kidnapping
I
him.
don't see how they wouldn't see me coming. Have you seen this magnificent?
I walk up to the tavern keeper. So, do you have a large sack that I could buy from you? Something that you keep potatoes in, or something that you don't currently need?
You know what? 5 silver and it's yours.
Okay,
Like,
done.
You should have kept going into detail. Like, yeah, big enough to hold one body.
Oh, I have a feeling from the conversation that we were having and how loud we were having it, they'd know exactly what it was for.
That's fair.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So what is your guys' plan?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I think we're charging in the front door, though.
We're either asking for a loan or having Baron charge on the front door while the rest of us sneak in.
I say we go in 2 different groups, the 3 of us, and then Baron comes behind us. Maybe 10 feet behind us, so it doesn't look like he's with our group or something. We'll sit down at a table. Perhaps Baron can ask about where to get a loan or something. I don't know. I'm scared.
guy in a giant ass loincloth wearing a pelt of a wolf is gonna ask about a loan.
He's so poor he can't
I
even afford
mean, you
clothes.
came from Elturel. There's many reasons why you would want a loan. You know, relief
man-
because you lost everything from where you lived.
This
Kyle
man who
will try to pay
clearly
attention.
this man who is clearly looks like he is from a tribe comes in for a loan, yes.
There we go.
I guess we should all just go in there, all of us as a group, ask if we can get a loan, and I guess see how it goes. If we get an opportunity, we'll knock him out and put him in the sack.
Oh my
And
God.
if not, well, we don't need to start any trouble if the odds are against us. That's a fair place to start, I think. Maybe.
All right.
All right, so just to clarify, we're going in there. We're going to ask about loans, and we're going to see where that takes us. If it takes us someplace bad, we're going to hopefully walk out alive and come up with a different plan.
So who's the talker? Because I feel as though
Wind.
my lack of subterfuge would hinder us greatly.
Wind will probably do the talking.
Okay.
I agree with that. All right, so yeah, that's our plan.
All right. All right. So you guys.
Good chance for a break.
Yeah, give me a moment. You guys head to the low lantern. I'm going to describe it real quick, and then we're going to take a break. So as you head to the low lantern, fog obscures the low lantern until you get within 100 feet of it, whereupon its tall masts and creaking bulk come into view. The converted ship has rigging but no sails, and is anchored to the wharf by thick chains. A wooden staircase climbs from the wharf's edge to the main deck. A lantern at the bow casts an eerie green light to signify that the tavern is open for business. And with that, we're going to take a break.
Okay.
David.
Fucking die.
Time.
David,
Yes?
look at my items.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Uh,
we're gonna fucking die.
what am I looking at?
The second item.
Crowbar?
No, that's not it. It shouldn't be the second item.
That's the second item.
Huh.
There's a
Okay,
blank
wonder-
line at the bottom,
It's not blank.
but it is. Anyway, I'm going to go to get a drink.
Okay.
Let me hit down. And we're back.
I have fruit snack.
Same.
All right. So, you guys approach the low lantern. And, what do you guys do?
They're
Could
open.
I? Yeah. Or just go in, I guess.
Okay. So as you walk in, you walk up the stairs onto the main deck. The main deck of the old ship features wooden steps that climb to the forecastle and the aftcastle, and another set of stairs descending into the ship. A padlocked wooden hatch fitted with windows acts as a skylight for the deck below. The tavern proper, visible through the hatch glass panes, 4 dead seagulls lie on the deck, and 2 ravens squawk at you from the crow's nest. A 40-foot climb up the ship's rigging.
I will make my way over near the edge of the boat, trying not to be vicious. I want to look out over the water.
Okay.
Are there people in the bar?
Right now you're on the
I
main
thought you
deck.
said there was a clear thing that we could see into.
Oh, looking down there. Yes. There is a few people. Since it's the afternoon, starting to get a little bit busy now.
So it's like we're standing. The glass panes are like bottom, and we look through them. Like
Yeah.
the glass panes are the floor, kind of.
Yeah. There's a wooden hatch that's fitted with windows.
That's a nice setup.
In fact, let me just share the screen. If you look on the far left side, You see that head there in the middle of the boat?
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
that's
okay.
the skylight. That's the hatch.
Looks like you can see the patrons from up here.
A few of them.
So the bar's on the middle?
Tavern deck.
Yeah,
This
and the top. The top probably just has people loitering about, right?
There's not too many people. So
Given the time of day.
yeah, one or two people are walking up and down into the tavern itself.
Mm.
At this point, Baron's just kind of following them.
Yeah, I thought there would be more people on the top. Because obviously that's where I assumed the bar was.
No,
I will futilely try and pull as much of my pink hair inside my hood as I can, and tighten my hood. And I guess I'm ready to go down if everybody else is.
Wind walks down first.
That's fair.
All right.
Maya follows.
Yeah, we'll follow.
Yep.
All right. As you walk down, were you just a human? Or where are you? So you walk down and you see a female human with a small crab on her shoulder. Well met. My name is Lariel Thundrath. The folks around here call me the captain. If you're thirsting for a beverage or looking to gamble, you've come to the right place. But watch your steps. Things can get pretty messy around here.
Well, look around. Does it look messy?
Not right now.
Okay.
Nods. Is that a familiar on your shoulder? Or is that just a normal crab?
Yeah, this is my familiar.
Oh, you're a wizard then.
Yes?
Looks closer at crab.
Oh, I actually happen to have a couple spell books on me if you're, well, I don't know how long. Never mind, I'm getting distracted. I was gonna say if you wanted to trade. Looks to Wind. Yeah,
Wind is
he
already
talks-
going. Wind is already putting money on the counter for a drink.
Oh,
So as you go get a drink, you would notice that the bartenders are 2 Kenku.
Okay.
Drink?
I'm with Wind.
What are these?
Whatever.
We'll walk up to
Whatever you have that's strong and not too expensive.
Strong and not expensive. Strong and not expensive. And they'll go and get a drink. 2 copper. 2 copper.
Okay. Give them 2 copper. And I'll just kind of loud enough that they can hear me.
I'm with you.
And, but, subtle enough that it's not, like, around the bar. Say something akin to, the money hasn't been flowing around very well, unfortunately. I'm in dire straits right now. I'm afraid that's all I can afford.
You'll see the female human named the captain kind of look towards you. Yeah, if you're looking for money, you should probably go downstairs and talk to Amric.
Oh?
Yeah, he kind of he does a little bit of money lending, but he helps keep this tavern afloat.
Literally.
I was about to say, Wind will crack a big smile at the pun.
Is this floating? I thought it was docked. Is that considered floating, not beached?
Well, look at the kid cute. No drink for me. I'm babysitting, unfortunately.
And you hear in your voice, no drink for her. She's babysitting, apparently.
so is this Amric a money lender or a loan shark?
Yeah, I mean, bit of both.
It's
Fair
Baldur's
enough.
Gate, you know. But thank you. I will keep that in mind. I might down a little bit of liquid courage first.
So the captain, if you have any extra spell books, would you like to trade?
Oh my god.
Well, I only have mine. Don't really carry any extras.
Oh, shame.
Ah, shit.
It's been quite some time since I've really needed to work too much on my magic.
As the chair Baron sits on brakes.
Does it break, David?
That would be
What branch of magic, I suppose, is your favorite? Or what types?
Generally just the ones to help me in my day-to-day life.
Cantrips, then.
Is there a broom just sweeping around here or something?
No.
I'm asking for an invisible servant, you see.
No, there's not.
Where'd you learn magic?
I studied it long ago from my tutor. Not in Baldur's Gate.
I would literally just sit here and bullshit with her about magic until I see anybody else doing anything.
Okay.
Ordering a drink.
Drink for big one. Drink for big one.
Wind is getting an idea of the layout of the place. If there's other patrons around, possibly going over and talking for a few minutes, just trying to get the local gossip.
Okay. Maya, what are you doing?
babysitting.
Which one?
I'm hanging out near Wind, but I'm keeping an eye out on the other two. I've
Alright.
learned that Wind is very helpful to have around.
Wind, what you kind of see is that the few tavern patrons are there. Two of them are playing Boulder's Bones. And then there's two others that look to be twins.
Yeah, I tried to talk to the twins.
Okay. So you go sit by and talk to them?
Mm-hmm.
Hello. They are drow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, drow twins. Hello. What can we do for you?
Well, you see, I've been in a bit of a pinch. I heard from the captain over there that someone downstairs loans money. I was wondering if you knew exactly how much trouble I would get in with him.
We don't know much about him. We only just recently came to Baldur's Gate. Mostly, well, we left our home in the Underdark to try and find adventure up here on the surface. But from the one or two things we've seen, as long as you pay him back, I don't think there'll be any problem.
Okay. Just looks down at legs. I find my kneecaps very important to me. Just trying to make sure.
That's understandable.
We'll then shift the conversation to the Underdark stuff for a little while I'm looking around the tavern.
Okay. So a little bit of time goes on. You guys have your conversations. Baron drinks. Maya watches. Nothing
Baron's not
seems-
here for conversation, so
Yeah.
you know.
Nothing really seems to happen out of the ordinary.
Hmm.
Some way through, I would sort of stand up. I'm sorry, do you have a restroom?
Unfortunately, no.
A whole tavern without a restroom.
Well, you know, we only have so many rooms here on the ship.
I mean, the dock's right out there, isn't it?
Is it nighttime or is it, I can't remember what time of day it is.
Probably like 4 or 5 at latest right now. Probably.
Closer to 5, 6. So, sundown.
Well, there goes my plan. I was hoping to class Cloak of Shadow and sneak around. Sits back down defeated.
Baron will actually stand up and see if he'll be able to join in the gambling.
Okay.
Well, there's like a stairwell, isn't there, that goes up. I'll go into the stairwell, and when there's nobody in there, I think I'm going to cast Cloak of Shadow on myself.
Yeah, so there is this stairwell right there that goes up, and that one that goes down.
I'll try the one that goes up because I know I didn't see too many people out there.
Okay.
So I can go up there, cast my spell, and then walk back down.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be stealthing when right after I cast it.
Cloak of Shadow.
Basically, I just get advantage on stealth checks against creatures that rely on sight.
For a minute.
Oh, that is only a minute. Oh, I'm gonna go to the bottom stairwell, actually, the one that goes down, and
Okay.
cast it.
Okay.
And
so you cast it.
yep, and then I'm gonna stealth.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
This has advantage. Oop. Why does it move when I do that? Well, could have been better. Could have been worse. I'm gonna go down real quick and within a minute try and at least give like things a look over, make sure no ambushes are being. Mostly, what I'm gonna be doing is eavesdropping, to be honest with you, while people don't know I'm there.
Okay. This only lasts a minute. So as you head downstairs, there doesn't seem to be too many people downstairs. There's 3 people that are stationed in locations where they can see everything. They look like bouncers.
Okay.
There is a sleepy-eyed human with red hair and a ponytail who is at the north side of the bar, and then the north side of the boat is a is a man. 1 second here. Looks like that.
Oh yeah, that looks evil. That looks evil as hell.
And he is sitting. He has turned a pair of couches and a coffee table near the aft wall. And he's sitting on one, and the other one is right across, and he's just kind of sitting there. And you also see on the back of his couch a small creature that looks like that.
As soon as I see that, I'm like, nope, 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 nope. As soon as I see the man and start walking back up as quickly as I can.
Okay.
Although I don't know what kind of sights demon have, but I might have been spotted already. So yeah, I'll get a good look, and I'll hopefully before my invisibility wears off, I'll try and go upstairs.
Okay.
And I'll head over to Wind and explain to him everything I saw in a quiet voice whenever I catch him alone.
Okay.
That's horrifying.
So going in by myself sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah.
Your voice cut out, but
Oh,
he,
damn
he
it.
kept going for the high, long.
Just a really worried yep.
Did it look like there were sleeping quarters down there, or?
I was kind of focused on the demon. That's definitely some demon shit. I'm gonna be real honest with you, buddy. That looked like a demon if I've ever seen one. Or a devil or something. Something bad. So, yeah. I'll follow your lead on this one.
Well, I would appreciate it if, after I guess I go down there, if you hear, when you hear noises, please come and help.
Well, there's a bar area down there, too. I mean, I could go down there also and, well, not be very far away. We shouldn't go down there all at once, though, to make it, suspicious. I guess I'm gonna head down there and sit at the bar, and if you hear screaming, run.
Please come help. Oh,
No, there probably won't be any helping me. Just run. And I'll head back downstairs and sit next to the red-haired ponytail girl person, man.
Okay.
do you want me to come down to Wind, or do you want me to babysit Baron?
In 2 or 3 minutes, why don't you go ahead and come down?
Okay, do I even tell Baron?
Bring him, unless if you hear something, then come down sooner, please.
Okay.
So I will go downstairs. And,
So, Henrina, you're sitting at the bar?
Yep. I would casually bring up. Well, no, actually, it's probably not a good idea. I would casually bring up while I'm sitting next to the person. Do you know anybody else that has hair like yours, red hair?
No.
Oh, well, never mind then.
My favorite is going to be when I walk downstairs with my flaming hair.
Yup. I was asking because the strange red-haired corpse that apparently came in.
You probably should have asked more questions on why it was strange.
The hair. I said if anybody was strange. Well, no, maybe you're right. I
You
probably
didn't
should have.
ask why the
Yeah.
red-haired body was strange.
Yeah, that's fair.
so yeah, I'll go downstairs and start inquiring about Alone.
Okay, so you head downstairs, and as you approach the couch, he looks at you and says, "Oh, I haven't seen a tabaxi here before. You here for a loan?"
Yes, unfortunately, I haven't gotten paid from my last job, and I have some expenses that need to be taken care of.
All right. Well, shall I order us a drink while we talk?
Thank you, but I've already had a pretty good drink.
All right, suit yourself. Drinks on me. He waves his hand, and a Kenku comes in and brings a drink for him.
Mm-hmm. And I will try to stretch this out as long as possible until I see that there are people in position.
Okay. Well.
Oh no, we're supposed to be in position?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh no.
So, How much are you looking to get?
I know this sounds like quite a lot, but somewhere around 30 gold.
Oh my god.
30. You sure you're not looking for more?
And that would be all I need for the moment. Make it through until my pay comes along.
Okay.
I understand it's a lot.
Oh, that's nothing. 30 gold. I can do that. I do expect repayment in a 10-day. With a 25% interest rate.
Oh my god.
If you agree to those terms, 30 gold is yours.
Yep, we'll agree to those terms.
All right.
Again, I'm stretching this out for a while. Until people come downstairs.
Yeah, just tell me when I'd wander downstairs, because he said after a couple of minutes.
Yeah. As as you agree on the 30 gold, Maya, that's when you'd start walking down the stairs.
I would go and poke Baron on the shoulder first and say, "Hey, Baron, I'm supposed to be babysitting you guys. We need to go
I do not need
downstairs."
babysitting. Go do your thing.
Wait, we're supposed to go downstairs.
First I've heard of it. Fine. I'll be out of this, guys, and we'll go with him as he probably lost some money gambling.
Roll a d100.
Oh god.
Kyle's gonna need a loan in a minute. Oh.
You made 5 copper.
Okay, cool.
So when as you agree on the 30 gold, he makes a hand motion, and this guy comes over, pulls out a sack. How much, boss? 30 gold. And the sack, he rummages in. You hear a lot of coins, and he pulls out 30 gold coins and hands it to the man you're speaking to. And then this guy goes back and sits over here and starts drinking again. So, what is your name?
My name? I do see that other people are down now, right?
You see Maya, and then Baron, did you come down with Maya?
Probably like 30 seconds after, as I was probably finishing the gambling match.
Okay, yeah.
So I see both of them down here by now?
Yep.
Where exactly? There I am. I'd probably go here.
Well, about that. I'm afraid it's not going to be that important in a moment, as I'm assuming we're rolling initiative as I go to hit him.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, we're rolling initiative.
Thematically, I am trying to get a sucker punch in through martial arts, but I can understand.
Whoops. You're not.
That was a 19 on my end.
Taking aggressive action, he'd get a chance to react to it.
Seeing as he doesn't trust anyone? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me roll.
What do you mean you're
I
trying
don't
to
like
sucker
that
punch
dagger that
untrusting-
he's got.
He looks like a rogue, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, I do not enjoy being right next to him at the moment, but you know.
Well, Henrina, you're starting us off.
Okay.
As you see out of the corner of your eye, Wind clench his fist and start going in for a punch.
Okay. Well, this is gonna screw me, but I would have casted Mage Armor before, but I didn't say it, so I'll cast Mage Armor.
That's fair.
So do I have anything else I can do? Not really.
Yeah,
I will
didn't think
I will spend half my movement speed so he doesn't get an attack of opportunity, and I'll move closer to Maya when she just decides what square she wants to be on over here.
I was on the couch.
Okay. And I think that's my turn.
Wind.
Okay. Well, I'm obviously was trying to do stuff stealthily, so I'm not going to have my weapons out for the first turn.
Mm-hmm.
So boop.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
When it comes to succeeding,
Okay,
I'm
his
a
AC is
four.
higher than 12, guys. That's an
Oh.
inspiration, though, right?
Yeah, that is inspiration.
Yeah, I'm immediately using that.
Okay.
Along with the flurry of blows.
Okay.
No patient defense.
Not yet.
Okay.
I have a feeling patient defense is useless in the face of David's roll.
What?
Yeah.
So the demon is still there, I
That's
see.
a
So that's a 21.
Yep, that's a hit. You dropped a 1, too.
Oh no, 8 damage and he's still only light.
What did you expect?
So, third
Instant
punch.
death.
Yep, go ahead. That's a
That's
miss,
a 15?
unfortunately.
Okay, so his dex is pretty good. Mistakes were made.
Yeah, they were.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. He's not doing anything. Maya.
The bouncers
Oh,
aren't doing anything.
This is a
I'm
turn
actually
of events. Same.
Mage armor, I guess. I should have put it on earlier, but I saw the AC and my brain was like, I already have it on. It should be to self, right? Oh no, I forgot you can cast that on other.
Yeah.
There we go. I don't think I have bonus action stuff. Yeah, I don't have bonus action stuff.
All right, Byron.
Do the bouncers even have weapons out?
No. They're just standing and watching.
Is that guy visible?
The
devil demon, yes.
yeah, he's just sitting on the back of the couch.
At this point, I have no idea what to do. I was expecting a full-on fight here.
I have a feeling we're gonna get one, just not in the way we planned.
It seems he is looking for an honorable.
Oh,
I shall
God.
sit and
Oh, fuck.
This is clearly a one-on-one.
I'm just gonna prepare to stand. Get my shield at my ready just in case one of the bouncers decide to attack.
Okay.
That's about it. Other than that, I'm just watching.
Oh my god.
All right.
Yeah, man.
So the redheaded guy. Hi, Wind.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, now this is just not fair.
Now, you see the fun part about this is this guy has pack tactics.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So here comes the mace.
Oh no!
That's a hit.
Oh no!
Can I ask what he hit with? Like,
A 22.
okay, yeah, that would hit.
And here comes the second mace.
Yep.
Is he dual wielding maces?
Nope.
Oh, I was
That's a miss.
about to say that would have been badass.
Nope. He just has multi-attack. Bouncer not doing anything. Amric's turn. Yeah, can't say haven't seen this before. So I guess you have an early death wish. As he takes his dagger and tries to stab you.
Mm-hmm.
Missing the first one.
Good.
Going in with a second attack.
And critting, I'm sure.
Hitting with a 21.
Oof.
And then going in for a third attack.
Oh my god, no. And no one decided to go help them.
And that was a natural 1.
As far
Okay.
as Merrick could tell, it was a one-on-one fight.
Bringing it to the Spine Devil's turn.
Yeah, this is where I'm fucked.
Yep.
The what?
Yeah.
That's what the picture is, Nick.
Yeah, that's a Spine
Mm.
Devil. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna, on the back of the chair. Oops. Click on you. Target there. And, it's, you're gonna see its tail flick towards you as
Mhm.
a spine comes at you.
Mm-hmm. So this is considered as a ranged weapon attack, correct?
Yep. It misses.
Does that hit? It misses? Okay.
So it's gonna do it a second time,
Okay.
and that misses as well.
Okay.
Henrina.
All right. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. 20. Fuck, what do I want to do? Oh god, I don't know. I
probably
could
still
use
have it.
Dragon's Breath, but wind's in the way.
I mean, if you want to
I
get
mean-
that other corner with the rogue and the fucking spine devil.
You can angle it where you don't hit wind.
It is a 15-foot cone.
You can easily angle that.
Yeah, you can get 2, maybe not all 3.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah,
if
I think.
you did back here, maybe you could.
I'm
go
worried about the
3.
rogue and the spine devil.
Yeah.
Oh, you couldn't.
No,
not
I
all
would-
3. You would have to be like here.
Oh yeah, that could work, couldn't it? If I was there, could I? I think I could get all 3 pointers.
No, you'd still only really get the 2.
What if you were 5 feet to the right?
No, I meant
I
like
tried
angle it
that
like that.
already.
All right, well, just the 2 then.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna target them.
Do you want to be here then, Nick? That's where you originally were.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me read how this. So, this is a bonus action. So, sort of put my hand on my chest. I'm going to choose fire damage because I'm assuming this boat is wooden. So yeah, dexterity saving throw taking or half as much. Okay. So here comes the saving throw
So
on
you're-
these 2.
You're choosing fire damage.
Yep,
On
fire
a wooden
damage.
boat.
Yep.
Against a... Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. One of them's a devil.
Okay, you still have a chance to back out. and You still have a chance to change it.
That's up to David because he
Yeah,
already asked for
He
confirmation.
did just
Yeah.
say fire.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
He hasn't rolled, though.
He hasn't rolled.
I'll do fire damage. I'm fuck the boat over too. That's an effect.
But to be
Okay, that's
fair, he chooses the type once he casts the spell, not when he
Yeah.
rolls damage.
Oh god, one of them had advantage on that or something.
They both
the devil has
succeeded.
magic resistance or something like
So
that.
before you roll that damage, let me add the fire tag onto it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is about to get really bad really quick.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's not gonna do a damn thing to either of them, is it? That's a bonus action. So
So to the devil-looking thing, doesn't seem to affect it at all. And
God, rolls are shit.
to Amric, he just kind of shrugs it off, as it didn't seem to do a lot of damage in general. But part of the boat is now on fire.
Yep, that's kind of what I was hoping for. We can all drown at the end of it. That's the worst case scenario, and I'm happy with that. So it was a bonus action. So my action's going to be, I'm going to target Mr. Amric, and I'm going to use Claws of Darkness on him.
Is that
That's a
concentration?
concentration.
Claws of Darkness?
Is that not a concentration?
Oh, that is. You're right. Shit. All right.
what
Fuck
are
it.
you concentrating on?
Dragon's
My
Yeah.
Dragon's Breath.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm moving up, and I'm gonna do him a stab. Then I'm gonna whip out a knife.
Okay.
I'm not gonna stab him.
That's
Am
a
I?
miss.
7 + 6. That's my turn.
Wind.
Okay. Why is spells not popping up? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Okay.
Isn't Dragon's Breath and oh, that's something else. I think.
I'm gonna go for
Nick.
Hmm.
You use your action to do the breath.
That's what I was looking at.
Oh,
but
you're
Fantasy
right. I
Ranges-
do. Yeah.
He missed anyway, so.
Yeah.
all right. I'm gonna go ahead and try to punch the rogue again.
Okay. It's not responding. Give it a moment.
So much failure.
Okay.
But hey, now at least maybe we'll all die because the boat's on fire.
That's a hit.
I
Just
have
barely
missed
hit
stuff.
him.
I'll be
Okay,
fine.
so 17's the AC, guys. That's important.
Oh no.
Doing 10 damage. Second attack.
Okay. That's a miss.
I have a feeling that misses, yeah. Interaction, I'm drawing my short sword.
Okay.
So since I got an attack this turn and I used my fist and I'm holding my weapon, I gain a +2 bonus to my AC.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess I don't have an effect for.
I'll just make one real quick. Well, let's see here. Something happened that in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This one's going to try and tackle Henrina.
Oh no. What kind of check is that?
Athletics or
Good.
acrobatics, whichever is higher.
So I have to double check, but I believe if it's athletics, I get a bonus because of my mark. Let me double check. When you make a strength, athletics check, or any ability check to operate and maintain a land vehicle, I can roll a d4. Intuitive motion.
Hold on. I need to.
But you're not
When
operating a land vehicle.
Yeah, you're
It's
not...
when I make an athletics check or any ability check to operate and maintain a land vehicle, unless
Again, you're not maintaining a land vehicle, though.
I thought those two things were separate. So like
or any ability check to operate. I think those are both encumbrance to maintaining a land vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Straight roll.
So it's not any athletics check?
Now just maintaining land vehicle.
Okay, so what is it? Athletics or acrobatics, whichever's
Whichever is
higher?
higher.
Probably yeah. Oops.
So, David, I think this is correct?
13 + 4, so 17.
All right. He goes to tackle you. You just kind of dodge out of the way as he yells to the other bouncers, "Get him! He's trying to burn the boat!"
I would never.
She.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
to be fair, she's wearing a cloak.
that's fair too.
As this one's gonna go right here and start putting out the fire.
Good.
Maya.
Oh. 15. You're getting healed. It's something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm using chill touch on Emmerich.
Okay. Which is neither
I'm not
chill
using chill
nor
touch on
touch.
Emmerich. There's a fire. I was startled.
All right, so thematically, he'll get up and bonus action rage, and for anyone that can see him, his tattoos will glow a light blue, and then just for a brief second, a spirit-like form will watch over his shoulder and fade. He will bring out his barbarian axe, by which I mean a great axe, of course. Just make sure my shield is equipped, and he will walk up here to this guy. Vatius.
Mm-hmm.
And let me
Valtus.
apply rage to myself. Mark that off.
Lay into him.
And reckless attack.
Yes, reckless. Be reckless. Be very reckless.
How? How?
Of course.
Because it's Kyle.
Kyle, I'm so sorry. I don't even understand how this is possible, man.
Oh my god.
We're gonna die.
Yeah, no, I thought so when, the plan was to go into leader of the town that's trying to drag the city into hell's favorite son's tavern.
I don't know why you guys
And
are freaking.
attack
He's
him.
moderate already.
Okay, so that's my turn.
All right.
Okay.
Valtus's turn. He feels wind on the back of his back as he's gonna turn to Henrina, who just tried to burn his boss.
Reaction. Shield. So add 5. Is that just an effect I can do for one round? Yeah.
AC :5. Mhm.
There we go.
And well, here's the fun thing. He still has pack tactics.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm aware.
Mace. Well, first one's a miss.
Did the shield save?
Unfortunately, I didn't hit him.
So let's go for a second one.
How about you? Fuck off.
Yeah. Surprisingly, that's a miss.
Oh,
Yeah, probably a good thing. Yeah, he's gonna dash. Getting ready to tackle you, Henrina.
I'm feeling very targeted.
It tried to
You
burn
Yeah, I
the-
wonder
set
why.
the boat on fire.
Well, there's a man with a demon. It was
Yeah.
not one of my brighter ideas. I have
Well.
regrets.
This is getting crowded fast. Might as well take care of you quickly. Die. Or not. Die. There we go.
What did you roll?
23.
My God!
Yeah, my God.
Third attack. Die. And that's a miss. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Tailspines.
At who?
You.
Okay.
That's a miss. Second one. Well, that's a hit.
Deflect missiles.
Okay. Let me double check and reread that real quick.
I go ahead and roll a d10 plus my dex modifier plus my monk level. So the d10 is 2.
Uh-huh.
Plus my monk level, which is 3, plus my dex modifier, which is 6.
Uh-huh.
So 11 altogether?
So, if the
So I
damage
take
is
11
less-
damage off of it if so it's going to do 11 damage less than normal. If it reaches 0 or below, I catch it and I can use a key point to throw it back.
Yep.
basically,
Put
doesn't-
that as temporary hit points.
Okay.
What do you mean, put that as temporary hit points?
We'll erase it if it...
That means it has a chance of doing more.
Sweet. So I catch it. I'm going to use a key point and I'm going to fucking throw it. Let's see. I guess I just throw it back.
Yep. Using
1 key point.
1 key point, and it's counts as a proficient weapon.
So I'll just throw a dart then.
Yep.
So we're gonna throw it back at this thing. I don't know what kind of damage it does, so we'll find out, I guess. So that'd be a 14. Okay. I don't know what type of damage to do with that.
On. The weapon counts as a monk weapon, so you would use your monk die.
Okay.
Which
I
is
add a D4 to it. But it would also
just use your dart. Because that's a D4.
Okay. All right.
Then make sure to take back your dart.
I need to add an additional D4 to it, it looks like.
No.
Hold on. Where was
The
it?
missile counts as a monk weapon for the attack. You don't add any extra damage to it.
Did I might have had multiple things up and saw that. Proficiency, regardless. Okay. I saw something with an extra D4 that I might have had
That
Kensai
might be
shot
your
and stuff like
Kensai
that up
shot
at the
and
same
whatnot.
time. Okay. All right. So just
just roll
just
a
a dart then.
It's the
Is
same
it going to be
thing.
piercing damage or is it going to be something else?
It'd be piercing.
Okay.
Okay. He didn't like that.
I'm sure it didn't. And I'll give it a cheeky smile.
It also didn't seem to take as much damage as he thought it should. Henrina.
All right. Bonus action with my last spell slot here. First level spell slot anyway. Invoke Dragon Mask.
Okay.
Yeah, that went. As far as my action goes, because that's a bonus action. Why? Oh, bite attack. Here we go. I'm a do him a chomp, or at least attempt.
Okay. That's a hit.
All damage I do to Amric, I'm gonna specify is non-lethal.
Can you do that with spell damage?
Right, I can't, can I? We went over this before. Shit. Well, don't die, please. Oh, that's max
wasn't
damage.
he only moderate anyway? Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, he's still only moderate. I believe that's my turn.
Okay. Wind.
All right, we're gonna go for short sword attack.
That's a hit. Okay.
And unarmed attack as I kick him in the shin
Okay.
under the table.
That's a miss.
I kick the table.
Yes, you do.
And
Here we go.
what
Barroom.
do I have left?
Just put on some brawl music in the background.
Let's go ahead and just patient defense. See how this next turn goes. Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. I used
a bonus action already.
Okay. That's fine. We'll save the key point for later then.
Well, Henrina.
Mm-hmm.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics. Oof. I think I'll be
What's a
okay on this one.
23?
Yeah, I don't know why I was asking about the thing earlier. I have a 0 in athletics, so acrobatics is still better.
Yeah, so you got out of that. This one's gonna go tackle you now.
What
Is
about
he?
the fire?
He put out the fire last turn.
All of
Oh.
it?
That's impressive.
I mean, it
There would be fire over here too.
barely did anything.
We are like on a boat, you know. The wood is probably.
Yeah, Hydrina, you're pinned.
Oh shit. Pinned or tackled?
He's grappling you.
Oh, that's gonna be a mistake.
Maya.
Okay. We're basically gonna do the same turn. Chill touch and healing.
Okay.
Hey, inspiration!
Yeah, go ahead and
Well, that's a cause for alarm.
take
I'm
your
so
inspiration.
happy for you.
Kyle.
I'm happy for you.
I'm trying, Sean. I really am.
I would say I'm trying, but the game would tell me I'm lying.
Hey, Baron, try again.
Oh, gee, thank you.
Get these bouncers off
Vanish?
me!
All right, so let's try this again. Oh, that was almost a natural 20 on my end.
Well, you hit.
I sure do. Yes!
As you do quite a bit of damage.
Get off her! And he also had the ancestral protection will also take place, so yeah, I'll have disadvantage on attacking anyone but me, and they will resist all damage if he hits them.
Okay.
And that's my turn, because I don't think I have anything for a bonus action.
Alrighty. Well, you have his attention now. Take a mace. Or not. How about another mace? That one hits. Huh,
This-
you tough.
This green didn't even
You
change.
pathetic.
Hey, Henrina,
Yeah.
take a mace.
Oh, bouncer's actually
Wait.
hitting me?
Wait! I had an effect I could put on.
For
Ancestral protection.
what does that do again?
Grant disattack and resist all damage if he hits.
Okay, well, he missed.
But
But
so
here
it's
comes
pointless.
the second mace.
Wait, Valtis is doing this?
No, bouncer.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was Valtis doing it.
How did-
Oh no, it's the bouncer.
Do they all have advantage?
I'm pinned.
Well, Henrina's pinned, and they all have pack tactics.
Yes. Right. Pinned.
So Henrina, that hits.
Oh wow. That got like a 21, whatever the hell my AC is.
Exactly a 21,
Oh no.
as that did max
Nick.
damage.
Ow.
Bringing it to Amric's turn. Let's see.
Oh, I don't
What
like
is-
the looks of that.
What is that?
Yeah, what is that?
He throws down a smoke bomb. So everything is heavily obscured in that area
Okay.
Great.
as he doot.
Do I get an attack of opportunity, or
Yep,
did he
at
disengage?
disadvantage.
Do I hear him moving?
You hear a lot of movement in the smoke cloud, and with your rage, you wouldn't be able to tell where he's at.
No, but I did see him throw down a smoke bomb.
Disadvantage, wind.
Right.
19.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Oof.
As he starts moving, the only one that can clearly see him would be Maya. As well,
Mhm.
this thing's still gonna attack Wind.
Yep, and I just used my reaction.
Let's see. Yeah, gonna keep with the tail spines. Oh, that's a hit.
See
I
through
take
the
it it can
fog.
see anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's dark; it's heavily obscured, so
Yeah.
there's a difference there.
Oh, I know. And then second tail spine.
What did you roll that for?
Just be glad I can't gain advantage on a 4. Is Henrina.
Okay, so I can't move, correct?
You can try and
You
get
are
out of the
grappled.
grapple.
And everything is heavily obscured.
Okay. So I would have to use my action to try and break out.
Yep.
All right, I will do that then. So acrobatics.
Uh-huh. All right, I'm pretty sure you're going to break out of this, but let me find out.
I mean, he could roll a nat 20.
He could. That's why I'm saying I'm pretty sure. Until, I roll that.
What the fuck?
I did exactly what you said I could do.
I want to be done.
Well, maybe stop challenging the DM to do
Yeah,
things you know he's gonna do.
seriously.
Okay. Let me think. That was my action, right?
Yep. So you have a bonus action.
So, do you have concentration on yourself for Dragon's Breath?
I don't have it on myself, but I mean, I should. I'm not going to use it once I use my mask because everybody would have advantage on the saving throw now. So I would drop that. Oh, everything's heavily obscured, isn't it? So
Yep.
I couldn't teleport because I have to see where I'm going, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, I think that's like the only bonus action I really have besides activating my stuff. So I guess I'm out of luck.
Wind.
Okay. Gonna get this guy out of the way.
Which guy?
Felchus.
Yep. Go ahead. Disadvantage.
Die.
That's a hit. He
Oof.
didn't like that.
And die. Oh, sorry, that's disadvantage.
Yeah, so roll that again. Yeah, you hit.
Okay.
You ridiculous attack. Yeah, punch him in the back of the head. Ugh.
All right, and I saw that he was leaving. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I fancy meeting you here.
Oh, well,
My God.
And that sounds like my turn.
Well,
I'll be right back.
okay. Here comes bouncer number 10
Oh, goodness.
as he hits Henrina.
Henrita,
my God.
no!
I've got a 21 AC, man.
Yeah, he rolled
They
a
have
22.
advantage.
Well,
Oh, yeah, you're right,
advantage
they do.
and disadvantage, so straight roll.
Oh, okay.
And the second one's a miss.
Whew.
All right, this one is just holding on to you. Maya.
Mm. I twinned magic.
What are you doing?
Twin spell. I have to be able to see the one that I'm doing the second one on, no?
Does the spell require sight?
It says when you cast a spell that targets only one creature and doesn't have a range of self, you can spend a number of sorcery points equal to a spell's level to target a second creature in range with the same spell.
Yeah, so you would look at the spell. If the spell you're looking at requires sight, then yes. So what spell are you looking to use?
I wanted to use Cure Wounds, and I was gonna do it on Whisper and Henrina.
Seeing as that's a touch spell and you wouldn't be able to be next to both of them at the same time, you wouldn't be able to. When you twin spell, it's...
What about Healing Word?
Healing Word you could, but that requires sight.
Isn't V verbal?
A creature
What
of your
is this
choice
spell?
that you can see within range.
Sorry, Nick, can't help you.
That's okay.
Oh, we're gonna kill you. I'm gonna do that one at second level.
Alright, go ahead, roll 2 1s.
She's not Kyle.
Probably. No, I've been rolling really crappy. I only rolled 1 you see.
I mean, 7 could look like a 1 in certain situations.
I only
it's
rolled
still a
1
7.
you see. And then I guess Chill Touch. We keep trying this.
Cure Wounds is an action.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. I'm used to using the other one you see.
I know. Baron!
Alright. Obviously this needs to be a reckless attack as they aren't really focused on me.
Reckless,
But I have
reckless,
disadvantage
reckless
for
attack.
being in the smog, so bouncer 10, I think.
That's a hit. Yeah, he didn't like
Oh.
that.
You really should not gang up on someone. It's unsportsmanlike.
Well, maybe she shouldn't be burning down the boat.
The boat's still floating.
That's my turn.
Bouncer 3. He's still just gonna go after Henry, no?
No, I can't. Never mind. I'm out of first level spell slots.
Well, that's a miss. Second
You can always
attack.
use his second level.
I can, but I
That's-
only have one
That's a
left.
miss. Emmerich is going to disengage. Fine. Start running up the stairs.
Get
God,
him,
I
Win.
need Sentinel.
Yes, you
Um,
do.
And at the end of his turn, the smoke disappears.
Oh no, that means they've got advantage on you now, Nick.
Huh. I think my turn comes before them.
As this guy flies over here.
Does he
Oh,
fly
great.
past
Here
me?
we go.
Yeah, how many of us get...
He does fly, but he doesn't provoke opportunity attacks when he's flying.
Oh, flyby.
Isn't that just... yeah, whatever.
He has flyby.
Yep. It's a fun trait. As
I thought Flyby was only when they made an attack, but
Same.
nope, the devil doesn't provoke an opportunity attack when it flies out of an enemy's reach.
okay.
But no, yeah. Okay.
As it's gonna come over here and see, that is, so that's 30 feet of its movement. And yeah, it's gonna go after the healer.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Here's a bite, which is a hit.
Not hard to do.
And here comes the fork.
He has a pitchfork?
Yes.
It's in his picture.
As it's a hit.
I don't have his picture up.
As he then flies 5 feet up and 5 feet over. Henrina, you can see again.
Okay.
You're also still grappled.
So theoretically, if I'm grappled and I teleport, I would therefore be ungrappled.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna teleport now. Can I see what's behind me? I don't know how much of that staircase is blocking or anything like
the
that.
staircase directly south of you is blocking pretty much most of your view.
Okay.
You could probably teleport like
You could
Here,
go to the
though.
left, to the
Mhm,
right.
behind the counter there.
Yeah. So if I do that, okay. I'm gonna have to get out of there. So I'm gonna teleport here.
Okay.
Okay. So I have my movement. What would it be to get past Maya there?
10 feet of movement to walk through her space.
And then if I wanted to be here, that would be like 15.
no, you just have to go through me. Why would it?
Yeah, so
I think 50. Yeah.
yeah, 15.
Okay, so 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh god, I moved Maya. 40 puts me here.
Okay.
So I've used my bonus action and I've used my movement. So that means I can't well, how hurt is he? He's in
He's
heavy.
heavy, not critical.
All right, I'm going to try and do a chomp, and I think this is my last one. It should count down, right? Yeah, it does.
Yep.
That means I can't do a smite, but whatever. So I'm going to do a bite attack on him.
Okay.
So am I targeting him? I am. Okay, here we go.
That's a hit.
And leg crunch.
It did a bit.
I bite into his arm as he's running away.
He didn't like that.
All right, that's my turn.
Get him.
Wind.
Sorry, Allison.
No, it's fine. Get him.
I'm gonna get to here, and I'm going to shout at this point because we've made a lot of noise. Stop in the name of the Flaming Fist.
Okay.
Are you?
You should have ran
Okay.
behind him. Oh no, you can't because you can't move through people's spaces, can you?
Yeah,
Not through enemies.
that's staircase. That's a staircase.
Yeah.
Man.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to
Probably. should say.
stab him. I did stab him, correct?
Yep.
Okay, I don't know if he's got some bullshit ability.
Just remember, man, we're non-lethal. Oh, there it goes.
As you stab him. He falls
Was
to the
that
ground.
non-lethal?
I mean, that was my plan to begin with, but that's
Yeah,
up
the
to
plan-
David.
You didn't specify non-lethal during the
But
turn.
we did explicitly say that we were trying to take him.
Yeah, I'll give it to you,
before.
but I won't be so nice the next time.
All
Make
right,
sure,
fair.
especially when you see they're in critical, that you.
I only saw heavy, but
It
It
was
said
critical.
okay.
Your thing might not have updated.
Okay. It still said heavy for me, so that's the only reason I didn't
I'd
specifically
still,
say
even
anything
if
yet.
they were healthy, I'd probably still say non-lethal every time, just to make sure.
Yeah, but that gets fucking repetitive, man.
Yeah.
So you stab
Um,
him. He falls to the ground.
Does his familiar vanish?
No.
It's a familiar.
Oh, that's. Oh no.
Yeah, that's. I don't think I can say. Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Well, you kind of attacked him.
Did I? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
It was self-defense. He was attacking me.
Kind of attacked him.
Or
So
friend
Take a
defense.
I'm not scared of him.
take a second, Mace. That one you should be scared of. Hi, crit.
Oh.
Oh no. 3 damage.
So
I'm
Oh.
so terrified.
Oh my god.
it's because barbarian.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, here comes number 15.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it didn't have to come to this, but you attacked us. Attack! That's a hit.
Hmm. Oh no, 1 damage.
And that's a hit.
Kyle, if you keep saying stuff like that,
I
you're gonna
know. I know. Eventually, they're going to do psychic damage and on the ground dead.
and you'll be salty. You'll be like, the one
Yeah.
time I play a barbarian.
Maya.
Oh, man. Oh, okay. Okay, we have Baron behind us by himself. I don't know the guy's down, right? No,
Nope.
he's on a stairway. Wait, hold on. Baron, do you got that?
Hmm.
I'm gonna assume that's a yes. 5, 10.
Oh god, they're killing me! Help! Help!
Oh my god.
Oh my dear lord.
Are you guys okay now? Oh, he's down. Peeked
We're just
around.
frantically trying to stop Amric's bleeding.
The demon's still over there trying to kill me.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I can't move far enough to hit the demon. I wouldn't have known that he was down, and he's our target, so...
Baron!
Reckless attack.
Do the reckless, do the reckless. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You hit. You hit. Yes, yes, you did.
And I cut him in half.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh.
you're killing them.
Yes.
Oh
You didn't
no.
say not to kill them. You just said
We-
don't kill that guy.
Oh no. All right.
Alright.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Same,
That's his
but
turn.
Kyle made a decision.
As
Mhm.
far
I mean, to be fair, I killed the other minion.
Yeah, you did.
yeah. Yeah.
Y'all made decisions.
Alright. So, I'll bounce on number 3. He's just gonna come over here and
Mhm.
yell, "Not John!"
Wait, was that John Wick? I am so
He
sorry.
goes in for a mace. And another mace. There's a hit. Does some damage. Is... Second. And then... Well, he's down. But this guy isn't. Whee! So, Henrina and Maya. Tailspines.
Oh god, okay. I'd like to use a key point.
You
I'm
don't
sorry, what?
have- And guess what? You're the only one it hit.
Of course.
Dealing,
Oh, I'm down.
Yes, you
dealing
are.
near max damage.
Oh no, please don't die, Henrina. God,
I
you
mean,
hit
I
me with my
think now-
21 AC.
If it's doing ranged attacks, Nick, it's at disadvantage at this point because you're on the ground.
That brings me no comfort at all.
As Wind, you see
Fucking impaled.
coming down the stairs another bouncer. What's going on down here?
If I have time, I'll try to flash my badge. Official business.
Okay. Why'd I hear one of my friends get killed?
I am not aware of any such situation at the moment.
As you see right behind him, another bouncer come down.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Henrina.
I know. Here comes the nat one. At least it wasn't a half hour in this time, though. Am I right?
Hey, look,
Oh,
a success.
I'll be damned. All right, I'll take that.
There is a 1 in the number.
Yeah, there is a 1 in there.
When you look up the stairs and there's 3 bouncers.
I'll be right back
coming
since I'm
down.
unconscious.
I'll quickly say this man and his family are terrorists. Anyone who gets involved will be considered an accomplice. And I'm a rush this way.
Okay.
And we'll see whether or not that did anything. Short sword.
That's a hit.
Hooray.
Didn't seem to do as much as you'd think.
Yeah, it will eventually.
As you go to punch it, that's a hit. Yeah. About what you'd expect.
Okay, I am back.
Welcome back.
So, wait. So the bludgeoning seems to do normal?
No. They both do about what you'd
Okay.
expect.
You said about what you would expect, and I was like, wait a second.
No.
I'm confused.
Yeah, she just gotta punch every demon you see in the face.
Hey, Baron.
Hey.
Take a mace. That's a crit.
Wait,
Oh.
wait. I was gonna use my stone endurance.
I mean, you can. That reduces. Go ahead and
Is-
roll it.
Well, it's still 4 temporary hit points. Or how much would I reduce it by?
You'd reduce it, so you'd only take 3 instead of 7. So gain
All right.
4 hit points back.
All right.
And second attack. Yeah, that's a hit.
I should mark off Stone's endurance. I believe that is. Yeah.
Hi, Maya.
So I can twin spell cure wounds on myself and Henrina, right?
Yes.
Do I roll 1 die and the same for both of us, or just 1 for each of us?
Just target both of you and just roll it.
Look, we're up. You're up.
I'll take it.
That's a sorcery and blast. And I don't really have bonus action cantrips, so
Let me just throw prone on Henrina in case it needs to happen. Baron.
oh,
Yes.
well, never mind.
I will once again do a reckless attack.
That's a hit.
Whack.
He didn't like that.
Can't imagine why. This one seems tougher than his friend.
He's the shift manager, you see.
No, I'm pretty sure Wind killed the shift manager.
That's fair.
One second. Looking into something. Yeah. Okay. Come on, Fantasy Grounds. There we go. All right. So, bouncer number 3. Oh, look at this. Mace. That's a hit. Did some damage. Here comes the second mace. Oh, that missed.
Yeah.
You're unconscious. Yeah, this thing just doesn't like you, so it's gonna...
Can't imagine why.
Let's take a bite. And a fork. Alright, fine. Well, alright. Alright. Now this sponsor is 15, 20, 25, 30. Gonna look over there and see the blood on Baron's axe. His bouncer buddy and 5, 10, 15. Gonna rush up, weapon drawn.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
And which means this one's gonna get right up behind him.
Uh-huh.
Henrina.
Stand up.
Oh, shit. There we go.
So that means I have 20 feet of movement now. So 15. There's 15.
I mean, you could get right next to the demon if you just went the long way, like 5, 10, 20. Because you started here, 5, 10.
Yeah, I know. I might have to get right up to the thing. That's the problem. That's what I'm debating. Because if I use my Claws of Darkness, it won't do anything, I don't think.
It's up to you, man.
So yeah, here's 20, which is all of my movement speed. Against my better judgment, I'm going to go in and not target Amric. There we go. And I'm going to whip out a knife and try and do a stab.
Okay, go ahead and do a stab.
Why did that? Did you? I still have prone on me, don't I?
Yeah, hold on. Let me remove that.
Does a 17 hit? Because I dropped the 11, or do you want me to roll again?
Roll again, as we don't know which one.
Oh, yeah, right. Which one came first? Does a
That's
15 hit? Okay. So here comes the damage. Oof.
As it's not looking great.
Does it look like it did the amount of damage it should, or not as much?
Not as much.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Meaning the sponsor going to get right up behind.
Oh my god.
Wind.
Yeah, I need to take the demon out first.
They are lining up to whip his ass.
Yeah.
I mean, he killed
And
their
since that-
friend.
You guys didn't mention anything about not killing anyone else.
Kyle, I'm not mad that you did it.
That's an 11?
That's a miss.
I can't believe I'm going to die in the first session.
That's a 20?
That's a hit. As you hit it, it and kind of poofs out of existence.
Alright.
Bringing it to Bouncer 15's turn. Mace. That's a hit. Second mace. That's a hit. Maya.
So I'm just gonna move here so I can make sure the body stays here, but I can't not, just be useless. And I will use chill. Well, it looks like Bouncer 12 is about to get involved, right?
I mean, he is running
He is
towards
lining up.
towards the person who looks the most suspicious of killing the other bouncer.
So I'll use chill touch on that one.
That's a hit. Did some damage.
And then I'm gonna use my last 2 sorcery points to generate another first level slot.
Okay. All right. Okay. So as you cast that spell, Maya, you see the owner come down the stairs and step in front of you. What is going on?
Fire fist business, unfortunately.
Looks at the corpse of her bouncer. And you
Not
have
me.
to involve my bouncers?
They involved themselves.
Yeah, they involved themselves, unfortunately. We did warn the ones that are in line if you want to stop them.
As she says that, one of the bouncers says, "That mage over there tried to burn our boat."
I don't know if any of them are alive that would have seen that.
You mean 15 and 3?
Yeah, those two.
Oh, those are the two. Oh, shit. He's exaggerating. Your boat is fine.
Yeah, she's gonna get up on the table here. Look towards you, Henrina.
Oh, no.
Trying to burn my boat. As she points her hand at you. And one second. You are yes, okay. Let me see here. Yeah, that sounds fun. Let's see, how's your wisdom?
Wait, that didn't actually... Oh, God.
That's a failure. Tell me the truth.
The truth?
Did you try to burn my boat?
I tried to set 2 people on fire.
As you are now under suggestion to tell the truth.
That is the truth. He tried to set
I
2
know.
people on fire.
I'm just saying that.
I wasn't thinking when I used the spell. I was a little bit too hasty. But the boat's fine.
Baron?
Yeah, okay, that's not what I meant to do. I will go after Bouncer 3 with non-lethal at this point. Did I apply Reckless? Yes, I did. Let's see if I hit first.
That's a hit.
So I'll turn my axe around and hit him in the stomach with the blunt end of it, or the handle, basically.
Okay. As you knock him unconscious.
Turns to the long line. Too many. And that'll be my turn.
Bouncer 3
Unconscious.
is unconscious. You're unconscious. Bouncer 8 is going to try and grapple you.
Okay.
So
There it
athletics or
is.
acrobatics?
I was getting to it.
Ooh.
16.
Yeah, probably. Give me a second here. Yeah. Yeah. You dodge him pretty easily. As Bouncer 14 tries to tackle you. Again, probably, most definitely. I don't think
know.
they can roll that high.
You seem to shut down Hirina pretty quickly.
Yeah, I don't think they can roll that high. So
They have +2, right?
You're good. Henrina.
I'm gonna reach inside my bag and I'm gonna pull out a red spellbook. If we could end this now, I'd be more than willing to compensate you. And I'll hold out the red spellbook in her direction. If you'll call off your bouncers and let us take the bounty we came for.
Okay. Bouncer number 12 is gonna try and tackle you.
I should just keep the skill page open. I get it, David. Oh god, I finally did terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, and I don't even get inspiration for that.
Yeah, you're tackled.
He let it happen.
Wind.
Do they still have weapons out over there or no?
Some of them do, but right now they're just trying to restrain him.
Okay.
Since he didn't kill the other bouncer.
I'll get up in front of this lady and hold out my flaming fist badge for her to see.
Okay.
That's all I'll do.
All right. Bouncer 15 is going to take your weapon from you.
I
Baron.
will resist.
All right. Strength contest.
Strength or athletics?
This one would be strength since he's trying to take it from you.
Did that go through?
Yep.
There we go,
it
yeah.
is. So 16. Yep, nope, you resist. Maya?
I'm just waiting to see what the leader lady does.
All right.
Lorelal.
I don't care what no flaming fist has to say. All I care about is my patrons, my bouncers, and to make sure my business is safe.
Then do the right thing, let us walk out of here, and no more damage will happen.
She looks at you.
His friend also had a pretty large sack of gold on him that I'm sure no one
Wait.
would notice if
You mean the same person that pays for all of the beer that's here? And keeps this establishment afloat?
Wave spellbook. I've got more than one. These will keep you afloat for a while, I think.
Listen, I could spend so much time writing books. It's not funny. I want you all out. I never want to see you again. And, good luck. 'Cause, having the Van Thumpers after you is, a fate worse than death.
to be fair, they already were.
Out now.
I will put the red spellbook on the table that I'm next to, so that can...
I'll
take
want
that
your
out of my...
spell book.
Nick, just keep your spell book.
Alright, I'll keep it.
Are they gonna let me up?
Yeah, they will. They will let you out.
This is the awkward part where we all watch as Wind shoves Amric in a potato sack.
Yep.
Just like, yeah, we'll be out in a moment. Shoves body into potato
And
sack.
as you're leaving, she says, "And if I ever see you again, I will freeze you myself."
Picks up body, walks up.
That could have gone better.
Maya's just silent.
Could have gone worse.
All right.
And
And as you grab Amric's body and head out. That's where we're going to end it for the night.
Okay.
Oh wow! All right.
How much didn't we level, David?
You didn't.
I knew it.
100%.
You did not.
I
dwell, you
fully
see.
plan on taking this to, what's his fucking face?
Zaj?
Yes.
It's a good plan.
Well, we'll have to see what happens next session.
I'm letting you know what the plan is.
And we're gonna interrogate him and punch him and stab him.
You mean that thing we did
No,
already?
no. My first comment, actually, when we get off of the boat is, hey, where are we going to take him?
Well, to be honest, I didn't think we'd get this far.
To be honest, I'm pretty sure she was going to kill us.
Seeing as she has Fireball and Cone of Cold.
She's going to use
Yes.
Fireball on her boat?
She's waiting for us to step off the boat. That's what it is. She's gonna fireball us.
Anyway, chat, thanks for joining this ridiculous adventure with the murder hobo baron.
I didn't murder hobo anyone.
Sure you didn't.
I didn't.
Oh,
They were attacking us. So, that's not murder hobo if they...
to be fair, they only attacked because the boat was in danger.
To be fair, I only attacked them after they started attacking us.
To be fair, the boat wasn't in danger after they put it out.
Yeah,
To
but
be
you were
fair,
still in
what's
danger.
done is
That's fair.
done. Moving
That's fair.
on.
Anyway, chat, thanks for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow with Legacy of Emerron, and next week Friday with more Descent into Avernus. Where
I get to remember how to be completely crazy.
where that should come naturally to you. Next week Friday we'll see what they do with Amric and see how far they get down this scheming rabbit hole. See you guys then. Bye-bye.
Bye.